All right, boys, we got a cool roundtable boys-only episode today. Before we get into it, if you guys have not tried the Prize Picks app and you like firing on sports, you have to try it, all right? You guys know me, I love firing on sports, and I've tried so many different apps. Once I tried Prize Picks, I fell in love with it, and we partnered up with them. Instead of choosing teams, you're choosing individual players. So you go on the app, and each player has a set projection, and then it's up to you. You either go more or less than that set projection. So you choose a bunch of players, stack them up, and then the more you choose, the more that your pick is going to multiply. If you guys are smart with sports and you know what players are going to perform on what nights, it's a no-brainer. Download the Prize Picks app, give it a try. For first-time users, if you've never tried the app, we have you on code NELK. It's going to get you a 100% deposit bonus. Download the app for the first time, plug in code NELK, and if you put in $100, you're going to get the $100 matched. Easy money, take advantage of that code, boys. NBA playoffs is on, NHL playoffs is on, baseball, Champions League, right? A lot of sports on, boys. Download the Prize Picks app, use code NELK. Let's get into the pod.
Mike, when you see this house, bro, I mean, you think this is nice? You're gonna be blown
It's
away.
nicer than this house?
Yeah, I don't think it's nicer
I
than
mean,
this
I don't even know
house.
where this house is.
This house is sick.
No, it is a crib.
It is amazing.
Wait,
I
Nick,
was,
are you
I was
living
telling
there?
them it's
No, I
the
just moved to my
D'Amelio's
friend
old
to his
house.
place.
Huh?
I was telling them you were flexing on me, telling it was the D'Amelio's old house.
Dude, by the way, I was not flexing. That.
You were
I
flexing
was,
it.
No.
Was it
He
that?
called me and he's like, "Yo, it's the D'Amelio's old house. Like their Netflix is still logged into my account." Like he's like,
no.
he's like, I took a photo and DM'd it to Dixie.
But they're not gonna live in like a so that was kind of like letting him know like what to expect.
Did you say anything about the Netflix though? It's hilarious.
They're logged into. I got all their logins.
What are they watching?
I don't know. I honestly didn't really look at that.
Like, what's on there like currently like still watching? Did you check that out?
You probably
No.
clicked all the continue watching and like.
No, I didn't, bro. Nah.
6 month lease or like a year? Or
Four.
4 months.
And why? And also, why are you here? Why did you come back to LA? Why are
Dude,
you
I'm-
here? Why? Me and Brad have been holding down the city. Hold on a
okay.
sec.
I'm here
Hold
too.
on a sec,
Nah,
buddy.
he's right.
You're the new. We'll get to you.
Yo,
in a
let-
second,
let-
all
let-
right?
let
you
the-
know how much love I love
Yo,
you.
real quick.
I love you.
But just
I
you
thought
just
we slap
got.
up on each other's stories and we're all like supporting each other.
Oh my god, dude! This. Yo, this is such a treat.
Get this guy a lab mic.
This is a treat.
Get Menery a lab
Bob, I
mic.
love you.
Yeah, yo, can he?
Oh, this just got crazy.
What's going on? I mean, I need a minute.
Is it because you gave back your peacock?
Yeah. You're gonna go get mic'd up over there.
Oh, this is getting good.
You guys ripped
All right, well, as you guys could see, we got a crazy episode today. We got Mike on, Steiny,
Whoa.
me, we got Nick, and we got Brad on,
Here,
obviously.
baby, here.
Was that? Did that really? Is that him?
Yeah.
Is that really Bob Menery?
Yeah, that's it.
That's not a clone.
Degenerate, bro.
We just thought we'd go for a complete shit show episode, just get a bunch of the boys. We wanted to do this for a while, like a round table type episode,
Yeah.
which I think we should do more. So
Yo,
I love this.
You guys should do you, Bob, and Brad should do a pod. I think.
Oh, that would be
Who's
great.
the? Are you the oldest out of you three?
I would assume I'm older than everyone.
But
Probably.
Bob's 37.
Yeah, I'm 39.
Yeah, he's the oldest.
I'm literally.
Bob's
You guys are
35.
kind of like the old heads.
I
The
think
old head
Bob,
pod.
Bob is like when I see Bob, it's like seeing myself in 2004.
Okay, so we know where you were at in
Yeah,
2004.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, I'm not Mike 2. We're not,
You are. You're like Mike 2.0.
this is
I'm
gonna
not
be too
Mike
fun.
2.0.
Huh?
Yeah, you are.
That to me is a compliment.
No, there's no
I love,
disrespect.
no. I know
Yeah.
that. I love.
here we go,
I
Mr.
love
Nice
his.
Guy.
I love his content. I told him this in Vegas when you told me the number to bet on, and it hit for like 4K.
We're making mine now, baby. Together.
Right, and some of it went back to your audience. But I told them that. I said,
thank you.
dude,
Yeah, you
your
did do a giveaway for us. Thank
Nick's
you so
content
much.
is very is very good. It's very fast paced. It's exactly within the vein. It's what YouTube is missing. And I think to tell me that the baton potentially was passed to him would be a compliment.
Nick's
bro.
killing
I think,
it.
I think
Yeah.
he's an incredible creator.
You obviously have a good team too, right? Like you're always posting Alex. Like
Yeah.
he's doing all-nighters too.
Dude, honestly, it
editing.
is the team. I definitely cannot do it on my own. Alex grinds 24/7. I don't think he's had a break in a year and a couple months. James, my producer, like, I mean, everything we just post every Sunday. Like, we have some weeks that aren't as good, and some weeks.
But yeah, I think you could see the grind from the outside too.
For
You
sure.
haven't missed
Which is
one
dope.
week of.
I think
right?
that's the, I think
Have
that's
you
the
missed a
biggest
week?
thing. We knew once it started going that we just couldn't miss a week. No, we've not missed a week.
Yeah, that's impressive. Congrats on that.
I appreciate it, man. I mean,
This
So-
show is gonna be.
Dude, honestly,
There's so
Are you gonna get in trouble for being on this or no?
Absolutely not.
Because we used to have a little more impulsive full send.
You guys
Back
stop-
and
you
forth.
guys stop
Oh, this
that
is gonna
shit.
get
Why-
good.
why-
Oh my god.
No, I mean, I think, listen, like, we both came up on YouTube around the same time, and I think it's always been healthy competition. I mean,
We dropped Trump. That was like our Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar.
Yo!
It was back and forth,
No,
and then
what
we
about-
just dropped Trump.
No, I think
I mean,
you
yo,
mean.
in a way, in a way, but like,
I don't know.
but
Actually,
like,
no, Trump was Meet the Grams,
Bro,
and then
we've
Elon.
had- we've-
Elon was Not Like
We've had
Us.
some legendary episodes. Like Tyson was all time. Tyson.
I mean, listen, like, I think from a guest standpoint, you guys have always had really top tier guests.
Oh, really?
You guys have
Really,
always had
Mr.
really
Yes,
top tier
Michael, we
guests.
understand that.
It's always been.
You know when they had top tier guests? Hate to say
No,
it.
this is crazy.
You weren't on for Elon, so.
You see what I'm saying?
No, I mean that. What do you?
Sale, Mike.
In what way?
Dude, you gotta follow this guy on Twitter. It's like the
In
most
what way?
Captain
How have
Obvious
I-
shit.
How is me giving kudos and flowers to somebody to someone whose product I respect? How is that a politically correct answer?
Dude, you don't have to
What
be
do you
Mr.
want me to
Logan.
say to him, Steiny?
Oh,
What do you want me
like
to say?
Nick.
Your
No,
show?
dude, you want me to be honest? Just be like, Nick, you're killing it. We don't need like a 5-minute speech.
He didn't sleep last night, by the
Yo,
way.
listen. Let
didn't sleep last
me
night.
tell you something.
did.
Steiny,
I did.
Steiny, let me tell you something really
No, he
quick.
did. And
You haven't slept. By the
I-
way, this guy went to Barney's at like
Shut,
9
by the way, you sent me
a.m.
with a group, which, by the way, great, good guys. Just next time.
You had the most random guy I've ever seen.
Explain the
here
situation so we get
No,
some
I'm
context.
not gonna get into things,
Nah,
but he's a.
What did you guys
Dickhead.
do last night, Steiny?
He
Oh,
played
boy.
PLO all night.
Because I was walking to the gym at 7 a.m. today, and I got a FaceTime from Bob, and him and Steiny were still up.
Oh, okay.
We were
We,
playing
uh,
poker all night.
We got in, like, it was supposed to be an instant night, but then we decided to all of us get together and play poker game. That got a little out of control.
A lot of action. And
You two got to stop hanging out like all the time. You guys
Yeah.
are bad together.
Oh
now.
yeah, no, I've already know this. I got the
Well,
guy.
you're-
I got the
you're
guy.
bad no matter what.
I got the guy. I was the only guy who showed up for his 30th birthday. That didn't even exist party,
gave
and
him a nice
he gave
gift.
away. By the way, PETA cancel him. He gave away the bird that I gave him. God knows where that thing is.
it's
He
in a
gave
bird
away the
sanctuary,
bird.
and I gave a donate. You actually cost me money because I had to
No,
donate.
you're trying to protect yourself. You probably.
I
let the
swear to
bird
God.
out.
You could have been a father of that.
That's
thing,
like,
bro.
how crazy of a gift is that?
It was insane.
Like,
It was-
to
it
give
was-
someone a
to-
parrot.
To assume that
It's not a
someone
parrot,
wants
it's
a
a
parrot.
it's a cockatoo or something.
But it's also what I would expect Menery to give someone as a gift.
But
You know
that's also
I'm
what you
saying?
needed, bro. You're out all the time and doing your shit. Like that's
Dude, a
that's
bird is-
responsibility.
You couldn't last 14 hours taking care of a bird. I mean, it did live for 30 years.
It
I found
shits
out.
every 15 minutes on Google. If you Google it, it shits every 15
Bro, I woke
minutes.
up the
My
next
house
morning.
smelled like shit.
I actually felt low key bad because I slept at Steiny's that night, and he definitely.
And they lived for 35 years.
Yeah, he bought you a gift that will last a lifetime.
Thank you,
I
Mike.
thought it was very nice.
Thanks, Mike.
You know,
Steiny
thinking outside
Steiny
the
got a
box.
brand new crib.
And actually, you know what's funny about it? I think
Kyle-
he killed the bird.
Is that true?
I haven't been invited to Steiny's
He doesn't even
crib
come
either.
by yet.
I've asked to come.
I just showed up.
Steiny always starts with like, "Yo, you can come stay at my crib. I have 3 extra rooms." Then when you actually ask him to stay, he doesn't let you.
He's like,
Oh,
well,
it's the worst.
this
He always
week-
does that.
No, no,
Yeah.
no.
And then he'll flip it on me
No.
and be like, "Yo, you haven't come to my crib."
Steiny is the. I love Steiny. I think he's hilarious, funny guy. He is the worst.
Well, then why do you always
no
also
context.
By the
just
way,
end on
I am
that?
so mad at you for so
Yo,
many
I'm
reasons. I
gonna
don't
show you
wanna
guys
talk
something.
about it.
I'm gonna go get
You-
Bob's suitcase right now. I want to
That-
show you
that-
what he shows up to my house.
Get the shoe, get it.
That's fine. Get the suitcase. But here's the deal.
Steiny
You're
is
a dead man.
I know.
He's a
He
what?
is so,
He's a dead
so
man.
Why are you so mad at? What's going on?
I can't talk about it. He's just
Wow.
he's a fucking idiot. I'm sorry, full send people who want information. He's a.
Something last night that happened.
It's a build-up.
Okay. I don't know
Yeah, it
what's
sounds like a lot.
So anyway,
Yo, let's-
who are you?
We got a lot of mics on this.
Who are you fucking nowadays?
going on. You're Bob.
Whoa.
Bob.
Wow.
Hold on.
Wow.
This room is open to anything. What?
No.
I can't say that. I can't say who's he.
Your mic
What did this turn into? The View? I thought this was the full time
You have two mics. You have two mics.
You have a lav mic on.
Oh,
didn't know. That's my
oh, that's Nick's fault.
I handed
Bob,
it to him.
Bob,
That's
Bob.
on me. I'm sorry.
Why am I the only guy without the
What
fucking?
the f? Bob, Bob.
You better.
Go to my house with this. Nothing else.
Yeah. You know why?
This is your life.
Yeah. So here's the deal.
He's got the mouthwash on the
Yeah.
bottom and shit too.
No, so here's the deal. This is the situation behind this. This was Noah's fault.
This guy's
Noah,
gonna
what
insult.
the f- is my shit doing in here?
Bro, this
I
is.
brought it. It's been at my house
Is
for
this
3
is
days.
this is that actually real?
Yes, he said,
Bob,
"Yo, I'm
Bob,
coming
Bob,
over with my
Let me tell you what
stuff."
happened, Mike. Let me tell you
Bob,
what happened, Mike.
can I ask
Wait,
you?
was he moving?
Get this shit out of here.
I got you.
Bob,
This is not. I am not in a good mood today. I swear to God, I love everybody. I am not in a good mood. So everybody can come at me all they want.
Bob, can I ask
okay.
you? Can I ask you a legitimate question with all jokes aside?
Yes, Michael, you can. Go ahead. You have the floor.
It's not a question. It's actually a statement.
Okay. Make your statement.
So the reason we all brought you here today
Oh God.
Yeah.
is because we wanted to sit you down and talk.
This is an
to you about
intervention.
this is an
It
intervention.
actually is.
I love that. Well, that's great. I really appreciate the concern.
Bob's mother.
Um,
Bob's mom.
no, don't do that to me, really.
Can you imagine?
Oh, that would have been.
She's a little late.
Been a heartfelt moment. Obviously, what I do is this. Like some people could say, like Bob, you get a little out of control. I do. I'm a little reckless sometimes, but
Are you doing drugs?
I actually don't touch anything.
Are you sure? Bob, are you sure?
Why is everybody maniacally laughing at that?
Because Bob, look at me.
Yeah,
look
Mike.
at me.
Mike.
He doesn't
I
touch
used-
it with his
Mike,
fingers.
listen,
used to smoke
Mike, I read your book. All right, I got it.
But I'm just saying, I used to smoke crack, Bob.
Oh no,
No,
I
no,
know.
you know what I'm saying?
Mike,
like,
He
I
doesn't go that
we
far.
could talk about this.
No, I
bro.
do no other drugs, but I do have a tendency sometimes, if I really need to hyperfocus, to take a little bit more prescription than I should.
Got
So
it.
we'll work on that, okay, guys?
Well, I mean, I'm not judging you. I was just
Yeah.
curious because I went on Bradley's show
Mm-hmm.
6 months ago, and I made a statement there that you may be
Mm-hmm.
one of my favorite people to watch on the internet.
Yes.
I don't think that there's anyone currently, besides people we'll probably talk about today, like Ryan Garcia,
Yep.
who is more unhinged, more just lost as a human.
Well, I think it's-
than you,
I-
Bob.
no, it's just
and I
not-
don't mean that in a bad way.
No,
I just
no, Mike,
I
that's
just
fine.
mean it is in the shit you do
Yeah.
is insane.
There are a lot of people that show concern. I get that. I agree. I mean, I agree that there are tendencies where we get a little wild. I went through a lot of shit the past couple of years, so I had to, get
Have
some-
you ever thought about like a retreat, like a 5 or 7 day, like you,
Yeah,
you put
no,
your phone down, you just go and like actually like.
I
turn
just
off?
bet him for golf. If I won, he had to go to rehab, but
Yeah,
he won.
well, we have a retreat coming up, actually.
Didn't you win?
We have a retreat.
We
coming-
lost the second match.
Yeah, exactly. Amy Winehouse, the finest word. Anyways,
No,
no,
that
Mike,
may
Mike,
not be the
Mike,
best
I'm not being
person.
like in hyper denial. I'll be the first one to admit, like, yes, I'm a wild man. But at the end of the day, we do have a retreat coming. We will be in Canada, and everybody shall tune in to the stream because you want to see real high-stake gamblers play. I will not drop the site, but go now because we need the money. So sign up and do all that.
Yo.
You know, actually, now that I think of it, some
He's going on a
degenerate
gambling
gambling is
retreat.
exactly what
I'm
you.
going on a gambling retreat.
Yeah, that's his
That's
retreat.
perfect, dude.
Anyways, Brad,
Yeah.
great to see you,
Brad,
buddy.
you've been awfully
Good
quiet.
Yeah, no, I'm just enjoying the show, man.
was
I'm not gonna
wide.
lie.
6 mics might have been a bit
It was a lot.
much, right?
I'm
No.
trying to be calm, trying to do it right. Honestly, this is kind of goes back to the Ryan Garcia and the Logan Paul thing. I had a crazy idea. Okay, so they've been beefing. There's there's lawsuits. You probably know more about it than I do.
I think we know about the same.
I think that this could be the greatest play ever in WWE. I think they just need to settle it. I think they need to settle it. Either
Did you see the video that Logan made today where he said Texas has mutual combat law where if they were to fight outside the courthouse, if it's an agreed upon, mutually consented to combat, they can just fight in the street there and it's legal.
I'll take the winner. Yeah, I'll take the winner.
Well,
No
yeah,
one even
Ryan's
reacted to that. Brad, I want to stick on this.
Is that
Garcia-
re-
I
is
wanna
that
stick
real?
on
You've
this.
been talking
No,
too much about fighting and not fought.
no.
take- Yeah, I
let
agree.
me throw this out
You
there.
really have.
Yeah, I
take the
agree.
winner.
This out there. I'm gonna.
You
this
talk
is
about
an
fights every
This is
podcast.
a real
I
exclusive.
gotta
Like, I'm not
text-
kidding.
I gotta take-
I just thought like this could be the craziest
no,
play
no,
in
this-
WWE. Like they could do some crazy shit.
You do. You asked how many people did you ask if they could beat you in a street fight?
I mean, yeah,
100 people, and you actually.
Yeah,
but you've
that's-
never been in one.
He's got a weak
I've
jaw.
not never been in. A
Okay, well,
street
not since you've asked 100 people.
Bradley's gonna get mad. I can already tell. He's already getting kind of red.
No, I'm
no,
good.
he's on
I
his
think
ayahuasca
I
bullshit.
think
Wait,
he's got a weak jaw.
are you cool with Ryan and Logan? Are you guys
Yeah,
free
yeah, yeah.
friend? Okay, 'cause I saw you and Logan had beef for a little bit.
Who hasn't Logan gone back and forth with? Like at the end of the day, let's be honest. Like he's been at it with every person. I have a real.
He always takes shots. He takes little shots. He was taking shots at us a lot too.
He takes shots. He also has to defend against a lot.
Yeah.
He's under the gun constantly. He's like one of the most hated people on the in the world. You know,
I
what I'm
just
saying?
figured like it
People
could
are
be like
always-
the KSI thing. They made Prime after the
So
beef.
you want
They
to
hated
fight
each other.
You want to fight Logan and then start a hydration battle.
No, I thought him and Ryan could do something.
What do you guys think about what Garcia's like his mental state?
Oh, it's so entertaining.
It's
No,
very.
that's
I-
not what he's asking.
I think he's
That's not what
fine.
he's asking.
I think he's fine.
He's fine.
Yeah.
You're stupid.
Well, I was
You're
with him 2
stupid.
weeks ago. It was
Bro,
fun.
Didn't he come
Bro,
on?
this dude. Listen. Yes, I'll tell you.
I think that he embellishes it on the
No,
internet.
he doesn't.
Yeah, I think
No,
so.
he doesn't. He doesn't.
Well,
I'm
when we
telling
were with
you,
him,
the
Kyle,
dude
he was
is-
fine,
The dude
no?
is Bradley. We talked about this before.
I think he's playing the game too.
You're
Yeah, he
so
is.
I think he's promoting
Yeah.
fights.
He's getting numbers.
Dude, okay.
We had him on the pod, and he was
Completely
after the pod. He was completely chill.
Is Bob
we
playing
went,
the
We
game?
went to a
Is
hockey
Bob
game.
playing the game?
No, absolutely
Yes,
not.
he is.
Guys, first one, and I hope you all know this room. I don't give two.
Such a lot.
Yeah.
I don't give two about the fame shit, the clout shit.
do.
the
You're
click-
such a liar, bro.
brother. I don't give a.
Text when you said everything I do was viral yesterday, bro.
Well, no. I think that. Did I say that exact words?
Yeah, I can show you the text.
Pull up the text.
Okay, wait.
How do these two stand each
No,
other
dude.
up?
Bob, that you do care about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's
cool.
my
I can't-
my question. Where do you draw the line when someone proposes to be or is supposed to be a ultra Christian proponent, someone that believes in doing X, Y, and Z, and then is a complete and utter walking contradiction of that stuff?
I love that you said that.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like you don't have to ask like, is it all fake or whatever? But if
Ryan-
he's after
Ryan
if
is
he's
not-
after
yeah.
some semblance of creating an image of himself, then when he posts about Christ, he posts about religion, he posts about how Christ will save you, but then literally in the next tweet, it's I'm marrying this, I'm f***ing this.
Dude, it's all for clicks.
So that's fine.
But-
If it's all for clicks,
Wait,
that's
a
fine.
lot of
Yeah, I don't think he
creators
gives.
do that.
I don't think he
though.
gives a.
But a
That's
lot.
what I
But the
think
problem
too.
is when you start to side with like Ryan's a good friend of mine, whatever. But when you start to like fire shots at like he's just like reckless, like McGregor.
Mike, what were you saying? A
Like,
lot
you know,
of
it's-
a
No,
lot of
McGregor took
creators do
shots
that
at him
though.
first.
This is very
Oh,
yes.
Connor did. You're
Agreed,
right. My fault.
agreed.
Apologies. I'm
That's
sorry.
fair, right? You agree?
I think it's great. He's now like one of the biggest. He always was, but he's one of the biggest names in boxing now too.
Well,
like everyone's gonna
But,
tune
He's
into
also-
his fight.
but
in
do you,
trouble,
but
but
do
yeah.
you not like? I don't know. To me, and this has nothing to do with LP or anything, because I've gotten into it with Ryan before too. It just seems corny to me.
Well,
It
real-
seems corny to me. Like it's just so like
It just is.
it's like this unending flow of tweets
viral.
about started with Bohemian Grove, then went to then Jesus, then if you like that low hanging just stupid fruit, then
He should
that's great.
pause
I
now.
feel like he's trolling similar to how like Andrew Tate. was
Yeah, I agree.
trolling.
I agree.
And also, he should pause a little bit.
Yeah, but Andrew Tate's stuff is intelligent. Like,
Yeah, but
it's
lately, have you
intelligent
seen it?
and
He
has-
says-
It wasn't with the girl shit though.
What do you
He's
mean?
Like when Tate was talking about chicks and stuff, like saying like if I have an OnlyFans girl, I'm going to take 100% of her earnings. Like he's obviously not doing that,
Right.
but he gets people
He's not.
talking.
I didn't know if he was or not.
I don't think he was.
Bro, I've
He's
been
definitely
paying
not.
attention to shit, and that shit has me tuned in.
Okay, all right. So let's talk specifically about Ryan and.
Are those tweets? Because excuse me, he's tweeting like a conversation between him and Logan, which is crazy as shit. If what Logan is,
That's not a real.
See, maybe this is.
That's what
by,
I'm
by
saying,
the way,
though.
maybe
But,
I
like,
should. Maybe
hold on.
I should preface this. Maybe that's why I get a little bit more fired up about it, because we've been on the receiving end of it. Like he.
Well, I think what he's doing to Logan,
fabricates and Photoshop shit, comes at us, comes at Logan. I've been nothing but nice to Ryan Garcia. I've reached out to him on
You're a
camera,
nice guy.
off
You're a really
camera.
nice guy, Mike. I want to say that.
I appreciate it.
You actually are. I want to be honest with you. You're a nice
Thank
guy.
you,
Go
bud.
ahead.
But I've reached out to him multiple times and asked him, yo, like, are you good? We've talked on live. We talked off live. I've had mental health conversations with him a million times.
He has that with me
Bro,
too.
when
I
he
like that.
calls
You're a
out
good guy.
Brian, I'm not gonna lie, that's entertaining. Like it's crazy.
But it's
It gets a little
I'm
too
like,
much
what
though.
the going
but
on?
you don't own a
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that was
share
really-
of a multi-billion-dollar corporation that is being affected by the lunacy that's coming out of this kid's mouth.
But I saw what Logan said today too. He said, I mean, Prime's a target, and that's what's going to happen.
It
right?
is.
Happy
and
Daddy's
it's
dicks.
fine. And it's fine
We are
when
coming for happy dad
Well,
dicks.
you already tried that, but yeah.
Oh, we didn't. By the way, actually, nice chirp.
Garcia's a little better than you.
Well, here's the deal. We like again. Don't bring Dane in the room. We let you off the hook. I'll tell you that, buddy.
oh my god,
We let
No,
you
but
have the. You
but
could have been like, "Phew, goodbye, happy dad."
those text messages. It is crazy to say the stuff that is said and to post it.
Brad,
Like, 'cause he
he
like
photoshopped a text message that Logan said, like, what was it? You're going to end up like the kids in Gaza or something
yeah,
like
that is a little crazy.
but
He
you gotta be an
People
idiot
can tell
to
that's
win.
fake though.
It doesn't matter.
No, I know. I don't
It
agree with
doesn't
that. I don't
matter.
agree with that.
You,
But
you
do you
just
think-
put you just bro,
That's
to,
stupid. That's
to
stupid.
a part of the world like this is a conversation that we've had on your show a million times.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the line between reality and fiction is so blurred nowadays.
Especially now.
Especially when you unfortunately deal with the average IQ of the internet consumer, where there's a lot of people who read that and thought Logan Paul was saying you're gonna end up like the kids in Gaza, or
Which
whatever
is
it was.
insane.
That's
Cancelable. That's cancelable.
Like, bro,
That's
like,
not cool.
Like,
That's not cool.
like that went through Ryan's mind. He had a Photoshop text message made, and then he had the wherewithal or lack thereof to post it on Twitter. So like, you can call anything entertaining nowadays,
I don't
but
agree
there
with
has
that.
to be there has to be a line. There has to be a line. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's,
Yeah, because then
that's
it's like, what are
insane.
we doing for like self-enrichment? Is it just about self-enrichment, or is it actually about like helping kids or helping people who are like hurt by this war? And like, it just becomes weird.
Listen,
that's when it became weird for me.
I'm gonna roll back on all this. If you find it entertaining, if the people watching it find it entertaining, and they look at me and they're like, he's being a Karen, he's being a 40-year-old Karen, whatever the watch it. Laugh at it. Do whatever you want. It's not my place to call it.
No, I think when he's making up fake texts and shit, that's too far.
But as far as Prime's concerned, yeah, if you take shots at a brand, a conglomerate, and say that there are deadly chemicals in it and that people are getting whatever diseases from it, dude, you're gonna get served. Especially anybody in the streets can say it.
That wasn't
but if
Ryan
you have
who
a
said that.
platform,
Was that someone else who said that?
no, Ryan.
Oh,
Ryan, and then he just adds like allegedly, like he'll just tweet allegedly, like 3 tweets after it, and think it's gonna cover him. He's gonna get sued into the ground. If you're a normal person, but when you have a platform of 20, 30 million and you're taking these shots at a brand, you're gonna get smoked for it.
Yo, does he
That's
lose
just
his
how it
loss if he gets with the PED?
I was wondering that too. Like, if
he loses his win? I mean,
because his test came back again, and he said he still.
how does that work with the money?
Do we really care, though?
It's just
Do we really
crazy
care?
how you can't even believe anything on the internet anymore.
See, as biased as I'll sound, I actually don't. I'm not gonna speak on the test. I don't know if that's true or not. I'll wait until there's more conclusive evidence. 2 tests came back that said he had a low level of
Austrain.
Yeah, in his system, and they're gonna go to hair test now. And by the way, this is so hard and nuanced for like an audience to understand. But I can speak against Ryan on one topic and then be on his side on another topic. That's called life. There's gray areas in this world, bro. Like, he's up in some places, and I don't believe he should be indicted on stuff until we know for sure that he took those drugs.
How big of an impact does that change his fight? Like, is it some huge deal?
I don't know.
I don't know. Annihilated.
Look at Kyle. Look at Brad.
Yo, I went to the fight with you, and you left after the first round. Took me to the fight, and then you like just said, "I'm gonna go to the bathroom," and you left.
That's classic Menery.
Yeah, I mean, it was just a little.
Wait, you
That was
fought
fun, though.
Menery?
No. He brought me to the Ryan Garcia fight.
Oh yeah, he
Went
tried to
the
get me,
fight.
dude. He tried to do a fucking vlog with me, Nick, and like try to act like I like can't get and shit. Like,
That's not true at all.
No, like, I love you. By the way, you're doing a great job.
Couldn't get.
I'm saying, like, he's like, so what I did is when he came to do the video, I was just like, bro, like, I'm good. I don't need your help. And like, I didn't.
He switched the whole plan. I had a whole plan for
I
our
didn't even
video.
show up for his yacht party, whatever the fuck he planned, and I just took him
You
to the
did.
fight.
You did an amazing job.
Wait,
we hung out with AB. Went to.
Nick, I know the answer's you, but like, out of these two, who closes more?
Bro, are you out of your Mike? I hope you have worse.
Girls love this guy right here. He talks, and they somehow fall in love with everything he says.
Yeah, I have the way of words.
No,
If you
dude.
gab.
Here we go.
Dude, okay, can I tell him the chick
mean,
that
bro-
faked this? Dude, there's this account DMing him. Biggest smoke show I've ever seen. Not even 1,000 followers.
The
and
defense is not rest,
the
Your
name
Honor.
is like Ashley Loves Girls _. And he's
could be real.
DMing some
Like one of
guy.
those fake
The
OnlyFans
fakest
chicks?
thing I've ever seen. He's like, dude, do you think this is real? And she literally messaged him and she goes, I need to get my followers up. Like, I think you'd be really good for that. What were the demands?
Do you mind if I bring in my, the guy that's with me every single day, my assistant Noah, and he can tell you the honest truth of how many chicks? And it's something like Rachel said.
I think we're
Shout
good
out
on
Noah.
that.
Okay, well,
No, and I also believe it, Bob. I just like, for me, like,
Probably pass on that.
that was like
pounding everything
I would
move
never
right now.
say something like that, but like
I'm
more than
pounding
Nick.
everything, Mike. I'm running through everything.
No, he gets laid a lot for sure, bro.
Yeah, no shit.
A lot of pros though.
Yeah,
Nothing.
a lot of pros.
Zero. I had an addiction
And
to
you have to
hookers
put 'em
for
on
2
your
weeks.
story.
That was it. I had a 2
But like,
week.
who are these? I see them. You're at Barney's Beanery a lot.
Yeah, that was a
Yeah,
pro.
I
was
love
there.
that, Bars.
Yeah.
No, but we went out. All the girls loved you. You were. I don't know what you
Well,
say.
bro, I shoot game like low key. I don't like to like.
You put every girl you
Yeah.
wheel on your story.
Yeah.
What do you
Right.
mean you're
And you
low
also
key?
just
How is that
answers.
low key?
Amazing, cool,
Yeah,
fair,
no, he's
fair
got a point.
exchange.
That's
I
not
don't give a.
low-key.
Here's a story post. Great, whatever.
That's
Get
not
me-
low-key.
But that's
Every-
fine, but it's not
like-
low
like,
key.
bro, I
You
don't-
can't say you're low key. You are the opposite of low key.
Everyone knows every chick you're ever with.
No, they don't. Well, no, yeah. Actually,
Wait, Bob, I'll bet. I did it for a long time,
Bro,
I
I
did
will-
it for a very long
I
time.
had to get
but-
Mike was a huge
No, I was
tagger on the
king of
IG.
it. I was
Here's
king
the
of
deal.
it, bro.
That's a smart play though.
No,
Here's
no.
the
Well,
deal.
it is.
It is,
But,
it is,
but,
it
but
is.
I'm just gonna say,
Steiny
like,
picked up on that one too. You
Has
said
anybody ever had a traumatic?
100%.
Steiny would be like, "Yo, Mike's he just tags them and like they love it. Like we gotta
Oh,
start
yeah.
doing
Well,
that."
I did
but,
to
but
that.
it's not. But it's not. No, see, you're missing
You
it.
gotta
It, was,
give
it
2
wasn't
Twitter
about.
swipe ups,
It wasn't
that's the
about what
thing.
it was for them. It was always just a good play for the content. It
And
was,
the other chicks see it though too. And they're like, yo.
Bro, it was a thing for a long time.
Bro, I don't like actually go out and tag
But
chicks, bro.
Yes,
Like, you're an
you do.
idiot.
You
I don't
did it
do
2
that,
nights
bro. I
ago.
literally just low-key snipe everything. I don't know why. I'm good at what I do.
Remember the chick in Vegas, bro, when we were streaming?
Which one?
That was a guy, bro. 100%.
Oh my god.
Again, here he goes running his mouth
literally
again.
goes,
This is the funny thing about Steiny. First and foremost, okay?
Well, I'm just saying.
Where I come from, nothing against gay people or anything like that. Do not ever say that again because we don't.
Brad's
You
told
couldn't
me.
pay
He
up.
pointed it
You
out.
could have $1 billion in a basket right now. $1 billion in a basket. Be a big basket. And the hottest chick in the world is right there, ready to go. And my boy walks in, and he's like, "Yo, let's double team this."
Okay, keep
And I
going.
don't mean to say that about women, but like, you know,
Well, re-say it. Double.
For $1 billion?
I would not ever be in the same room as a.
Well, you
Oh,
are
I'm
right
I'm
now.
double teaming with my boy for $1 billion fast.
If it's a dude?
What
Yeah.
the? No,
Bob,
like
Bob.
wait, on a dude or a
Yeah,
girl?
he said they said it was a dude. It was a dude.
You don't have
Two
to.
dudes, one chick.
You don't
Wait, I
have
thought
to.
you said
For a bill?
but it was
You know what I hate about
Bob, are you
the
serious?
situation.
You've
Bro.
never run. You've never
Never. I've
never
had.
run a train
Yeah,
on
what's
a
that
girl.
Never.
like? What's that? Is that a
I never
body?
have
Are you
either. I never have
Bob,
either.
You're 40 fucking years old. You come from a.
No,
you
no,
come from
stop.
This,
Why does everybody
you
keep
come-
rounding
well,
up? I'm
sorry,
sorry.
Wait, actually, you know what?
You're right, that
He's
was
older than
fucked
you.
up. That was fucked up.
He's older than you.
That's fine. Great. I
He
don't
is,
give a fuck
he is
about-
right. I hate when
Doesn't
people do
matter.
that to me.
Guys,
Bob, you come from a.
Guys, real quick, pull the room.
Wait.
Yes
what?
or no, Brad? Two in a room. Are you doing it?
Yes, he's doing it.
I've done it already when I was younger.
Everybody's done that.
Yo, no, I haven't done that.
What?
What's up? Wait, Mike.
I'm different.
I
I'm
think
built
for some
different.
people,
Girl.
some people out there
Yeah.
watching that haven't done that. What is that?
Well,
like?
no, not even necessarily. Okay, let me ask you this question, because here's a scenario that might.
Nice
happen
pivot
a
off your
more
little
often.
session.
Now
Go
he's
ahead.
gonna.
Wait,
yeah,
is
now
it just to
he's
be homies, or what's the point of doing that?
No,
oh
but
man, we're bros.
Oh,
we-
so you're on my side.
No,
yeah,
it's just
I've never done that.
Boom.
I've
No,
never-
but
I've
no,
never
but
done
here's
that.
a
Bob, for $1
scenario.
billion though.
I swear, bro. Because
For
you know
a
what
billion's
happens?
different,
I would.
though, but-
I would literally
I
wake
would
up every
do
day.
whatever
I would wake
shitty-
up every day.
You don't have to touch the. You just like.
No, because like it would be there. It would just be like
Yeah.
weird and like.
Do you watch
no.
Bob?
Do I watch? No, I don't really have to.
You never watched?
Never.
Never jerked off?
Of course, I've jerked up.
Okay.
I've fired pics. I don't give.
Wait, where are you going with this? Why are you
Yeah,
asking
bro.
that?
I'm just saying, he's watched.
I've said about probably like 3 in my life, but it was never like unsolicited. It was always like we're talking dirty. We're like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like I don't give.
Feel good about your
Bro,
size?
oh my god.
Bob,
Bro,
let me
there
ask you
ain't
this
no, Bro,
question.
there ain't
Dude,
no.
no
issue.
one talks about their on this guy.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I'm not talking about. By the way, first of all, way too much talk in this room. But I'm saying we're
You're
good.
getting really defensive.
Bob,
when
can
we
I ask
talk
you?
about it.
Bob, can I ask you one question?
Go call
What
the
if it
last
was?
10 girls on the phone. Go ask them.
Yo, you
Bob,
don't
what
have
if it
to
was-
prove anything to me, bro.
No, well, stop asking my then. Go ahead.
What if it was more than one girl?
What you mean?
Like, what if it was more than like? Okay,
And me?
no. What if there was like 3 girls and like 2 guys, and it was kind of like everybody was just having a blast?
No, man, that goes back to the thing.
What's your deal? With
ahead.
that? And
I-
by the way, if you were coming from a place of like supreme morality and
Nope.
religious reasoning, I would have already backed off.
All right, here we
But
go.
you're a
Protect yourself.
lunatic, so I'm curious why that is where you draw the line.
Bob would do it for sure, dude.
I mean,
That's
guys,
fine. Anyways.
Wait, have you done
I feel
that?
like Bob's the one-on-one
Three
connection
chicks
guy.
and
Like you like
Yeah,
having that
100%,
one-on-one.
for sure.
Yeah.
Straight missionary.
Yeah,
Run
I
it
know,
back.
I know.
Very
Run it back.
infamous story.
Stare you down the whole time.
Yeah, but that was back in my old
Let
days. Now I'm,
Stoney watch.
now I'm off it.
Let the boy watch.
This is crazy, man.
You're the cuck, bro. Straight up.
Yeah, I love that word. What does that even mean? Because people talk, your little 14-year-old
Cuck.
friends. always
Cock
run-
is when you like to watch your girl get by another guy.
No, what happens when my girl gets besides like call my buddies and they pull him out of the house and put him in a van and tie him up and
Sorry, what?
Wait, we're talking about crimes here.
Dude, he
now.
thinks he has like shooters, bro. He has nobody,
no,
bro.
no, no.
Bob, can I ask
No,
you?
you do think you know.
No,
He does
no,
think
no,
that.
no,
That's why he
no.
left. That's why he left the boxing thing.
Everybody
You
calm
are gonna
down.
think this is
Bro, it
crazy.
was round 1 and you left the boxing match and you thought someone was gonna shoot you.
No, I'm saying he thinks he has guys like that out there that will tie somebody.
Let me
up
just
with
ask
him.
this. Let me just
You
ask
don't
this.
have that, bro.
Let me just ask this.
You hang out with me every
Let
day.
me ask this. Who was at that car game? Do not mention names, but yeah, you had to say there was one man sitting behind me. It was pretty dangerous.
Oh yeah, who was that?
Go,
I was
go.
gonna say Garcia. So do you think? let's get
No,
back
no,
on
we gotta
track.
go past
I
No,
agree.
Garcia,
now,
I
bro.
love Garcia. but
Garcia's
no,
way
move
more.
on.
wanted to
Garcia was
ask,
20
we-
minutes ago.
Now, who do you want to more than anybody in the world right now that you haven't?
Bob, you are.
I know, it's weird.
Yo, you don't have any words of advice or something you could tell this guy? I mean,
I need
with
more
your
time
history
with him. There's a reason why I keep aiming everything I have back at him, bro. I cannot. I said earlier, Salim may be the hardest person in the world to figure out, but Bob might have him beat, bro.
For what?
Bob, you.
Bro, I'm like just a low-key, really, really nice person, and I just sometimes fuck up a lot. So that's it.
Is that so? If your tombstone got printed today, God forbid, would you say that would be the script that was on it? really nice guy who happens to just fuck up a lot. Is that what you would go
Yeah,
with?
probably.
Yeah, you are a great guy.
No,
He's a good dude.
You are.
Say
I
something.
don't
It'd
really
have-
He's
Look
not a
at
bad guy.
It'd have a
Wait, wait, don't not. That is a horrible thing to say because that's kind of pivoting away from.
Bob's a good dude.
No, you have a good heart,
Hey,
bro.
No, but some
Great.
people think he's a bad guy. He's not a bad guy. He's
No.
just
How do you say
he
the
just
bad
think
guy?
anyone's-
delusional
I don't-
sometimes.
But how do you say bad guy? Bad guy's
No,
a
you're
bad
not.
guy. I'm
You're
not a bad
not. You're
guy.
not a bad guy.
Okay, good.
You're a good guy, dude, for real.
Yeah,
He has a good heart, but sometimes he just gets blinded.
He kind
crazy.
of reminds me of Chris Farley and Tommy Boy. Have you guys seen? Do you see that a little bit?
Great
Like,
movie.
Like
Great movie, but that's not a good comparison. I don't think.
not from a weight standpoint, but just his like demeanor.
No, he's
You know?
Billy Madison, bro. I wanted. That's what I think
no,
he's
we
got
can
to
go.
do.
We can talk
All right,
about.
back to Garcia. Go.
No, not Garcia.
Why-
Pivot
we're
off.
past
No,
Garcia.
because
What is
no,
this? We're just gonna talk about Bob the whole.
No, we're not talking about
Garcia's
Bob. We're
important.
talking about this. I think we got to talk about this, honestly, because I really want to
talk
know.
about Brad and ayahuasca.
Who's one girl? I really want to know, and this is the last thing I'll talk about. Who's one girl right now? Snap.
I have a Cuban girlfriend
It doesn't matter. This
who
is,
does not allow me hall passes. If I even answer this question, there will be a bullet will come through that window in 3. Brad knows. Dude.
Yeah, it's
I
not
feel
good.
that, man.
Yo, why don't you just answer if you want?
I don't have
Wait,
any answers
Nick,
yet.
how's your situation? Like,
Okay.
is there any like jealousy or any? How, are you guys dating still?
Yeah.
Are
Also,
you and
you're
Sky
back
dating?
together
Big
apparently.
questions right here.
Sorry,
Oh
sorry.
my God.
Whatever you're comfortable talking about.
Yeah. Man, I don't know what we would call it. We're like together, but
You live together, right?
oh man, we're like together but not.
Got it.
Like, but
Is it chill? Like, is there any animosity, or is it all very positive?
it's positive, but yes, if I talk to any girl or I comment on something, I'm hearing about it. And I'm very protective of her too.
Yep.
If I go do something, she does it 10 times bigger. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, by the way, girls like that are a lot of times are like that in general.
By the way, I went over this with you. I had no idea that he was
EDM
with
style.
Sky. I had no idea. On my life, I don't pay attention to the internet. I don't watch shit. So Nick calls me on the plane. We're flying to the fight, and Nick's like, dude.
No, we're not flying to a fight. You told me on the podcast. I already knew about it, but
Oh, I had, dude.
your
On my
fault.
mother's life, like by the way, like I just DM everything. So like,
I wasn't offended, bro.
Bob, do you
I
wonder
know, like,
why
I
you
would
don't
never-
have a girl? You can't make.
not yet. I gotta get through the little
Bro,
phase.
I've known you for
No, but you
that-
have to start.
that was
Bob,
also-
Bob,
that
Bob,
was-
I
Bob.
would never.
That was a planned move, I think.
Bob, you live in a content world.
How
Now
can you
you're-
not know?
Because, dude,
Yeah, she said the same thing. She's
How
like,
can
how
you
does
not
he
know that?
bro, I had no.
Planned
idea.
attack.
I
I
actually
think.
believe him that he didn't know.
Yeah,
Bro,
I do too. I actually.
I swear, bro, I never move on my dudes,
Say,
chicks,
what do you
ever.
Yeah, Menery would never.
I
do
would
that.
never move
I
on
don't
any of my.
think
I will
so.
never or hook up with a girl that has a husband or a boyfriend. Never, ever touch them because you're
I
just a
didn't-
hoe.
I didn't take it
if
to
you
next.
do that
Bob.
shit, and I don't want to be a part of it.
Agreed.
That's it.
Sounds like you've dealt with a little bit of that.
We have had some problems in the past, but we have. That's why we're running it through a cycle.
Is she out the game?
What does that mean?
Like, is she still
Oh, just doing. No, she's not.
That's what I want to talk to you about.
out completely?
With no
Out
disrespect,
completely.
this is
Yeah,
an
yeah.
open topic.
Bob, I got this one.
You got it,
I
okay.
know a thing or two
Take a
about,
minute.
Yeah.
what he's going
Oh
through.
shit, you had one too.
I mean, I could be
I
real.
can speak on this for
All right,
sure,
I'm
or
out.
at least ask the questions.
Well, when we started dating, I mean, I could never date someone. I don't support. I can never date someone who's doing that.
For sure.
And I think she was at a point of her life of going through a very tough time, and she wanted out already.
Cue the violence.
And we kind of went through all that shit together. Like, I don't know.
Did you ever have a problem with the audience feedback or any of the stuff that was said?
Bro, that was
as you
something
know,
I've
it's
never experienced before.
crazy, bro.
It was crazy.
And I promise you,
Wait, you got
I
backlash?
promise you, mine was probably 5 to 10x, bro. Like
Yeah.
it was.
Yo, I'm sorry.
insane.
Wait, you said it
Who was
was
yours?
negative?
Who did you date? I don't know, dude. I swear on my life, I don't
Why
watch
are
it.
you even
Do
here?
I have
bro?
to say name? Like,
Bro, I've had people.
I'm sorry,
I've
guys.
known this guy for
It was-
10. She's
honestly-
gone to your house one
I
time.
love Mike like a brother. I don't pay attention to his love life. I'm sorry.
Mike, I don't know if you went through this. Sorry to interrupt you.
No,
Bob. It was
go.
amazing. But like the online stuff was one thing, but bro, like I've had shit happen in public. Like
100%.
I've had people
Really?
waiting outside.
well, because
Tao. I can take you to
she
Tao.
probably has like stalkers and shit.
Bro, I had
right?
5 guys waiting to fight me outside Tao once. Like,
I remember that.
Yeah, I
Why?
told you about that.
And where, in New York?
She, we were at dinner and these guys came up and like, yo, can we get a picture? And she's like, I'm with my boyfriend right now. We're out to eat.
Dinner, yep.
And they're like, oh, come on, please. And she's like, no, I don't want to do a picture right now. They go back, they leave, and they yell in front of the whole restaurant, Skybrew, your boyfriend's a. And I'm like, 30 minutes later, we leave, and 5 guys are outside waiting for me, ready to like press me. And I had to get in his face. I'm like, what do you want to do right now? What do you want to do?
Yeah.
All of his friends backed up except him, and he's like, just talking shit. I don't know. It's crazy. Like that. Those are things I'm like, damn. Like you really have to man up and like that
Dude,
situation.
good for you, bro.
Yeah, I mean, bro, when you look at any of these people that are saying,
Did you ever have
stuff
a
about-
situation like that?
I've been through every situation, bro. There was,
Yeah,
there
any
was,
stalkers?
there was
I will say this,
stalkers, there was
this.
People that would show up at the house and throw videos of them over the fence at Logan's, like when Lana was there. Like it was, we went through, bro.
Are they
we
doing
went
it to f with you or
no,
because people that are
some
in
are
the game,
obsessed with her.
Yeah, dude. When you're like
Right.
probably like a person that watches like obsessively, like you're sick.
There is no
you're
there
sick
is
in the
no
head.
audience.
You know what I
like,
mean?
and this was a different time. I mean, like things have changed a lot too. Like we've entered a new era. Like at the time that me and my ex were dating, like it was still like adult content was still cool and accepted. And now like because of and by the way, like I'll say it here, like you know, in a good way, it's become kind of not acceptable anymore. You know what I'm saying? And I think people are pushing young men to give it up, to stop watching it, to stop ruining
okay, I think
their-
that's a huge thing between me and her that kind of made us, you know, whatever. Because I don't support it. I honestly, bro, I'm not a watcher.
Yep.
Like that was never something I supported or into, and a lot of, you know, she still does OF and you know the solo shit. Like there's just things that we don't agree on there.
Yep.
But the whole time we were completely loyal. Like she supported me. I still support her. She helps me still. I help her. But
I mean, the funny thing about it is, I bet you, like, and I don't know you that well, but I bet you, like me, I bet you she is obsessed with you, bro.
She's
I
amazing.
bet you
She's amazing.
and I mean that not in a bad way, but I bet you she just loves you so
Well,
much.
Nick's a great
because
guy.
A lot of times, bro.
He's a
A lot of
he's a
times,
hard-working
bro,
kid. He's a
those
good one.
those
She
girls
shouldn't
like
do
that,
Yeah, he's a
they
great
need
kid.
someone
kid.
to like show up. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And not be a piece of shit, and not be an asshole, not be a scumbag, and you know, like be willing to empathize with the darkness of their past and why they did some of the things.
Oh,
they
you're getting a little
did.
too much now, though. That's
you
a
know,
little too much.
she's a one of a kind girl. I've never met anyone like she doesn't need anybody. She doesn't. She's not like that. But I think when her and I came in each other's life at the perfect time, where both of us were kind of going through shit, it was just like a bond that I couldn't even explain to you. Like it's real.
The start thing is actually though you get a little addiction to it. Like
Yeah.
you get like if you have like I've had recently like I did hang out with one night and then what happened was I had a great night with her.
Dude.
And I got addicted.
That chick dated the
Let's
host
quiet.
of Spicy Hut.
Shh, quiet. I got you. Relax, dude.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you.
No, you know the wing
Hot
show?
one.
Bro,
Yeah.
shut the up.
You
I know
put
what
all
you're
the
talking
did,
about,
yeah,
by the
yeah.
way, and I have to watch all this from the
You got the
sidelines
hot.
now.
You got the hot one, guys. Sloppy.
He actually,
Yeah,
I'll
dude.
give him this. He was getting a BJ in the
Congrats, bro.
backseat of the escalator.
Bro, what are you talking about?
Okay, my
No,
bad.
stop.
It's trying to gas you up. Make
You
you look
don't
like a
have to
man.
gas me up.
Your
Keep
girl
on-
got robbed by the hot ones guy.
Yeah.
Damn.
No, it's not.
Wow,
That was the opposite.
wow, that's
That was
crazy,
the
man.
opposite.
Somehow it's like tied
He
to
was
beat up.
that one's guy was first.
No, but the crazy thing about hanging out.
Who
I
would
don't-
be the worst guys to
Dude, holy
to
shit.
get at your girl? That guy's got to pre like the one of the guys too.
Right here.
Like your girl comes home, she's like, I f- the guy
What's
from
happened?
Hot Wins,
No, it hasn't.
Jason Love.
No, it hasn't.
Jason Love.
It has happened.
Bradley Martyn.
No, Brad wouldn't be that bad.
He's a big dude.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
He's a big gorilla.
Can't say anything.
No, but Brad would never do that either.
I would never. Any of my friends.
Probably
would.
Dana
You were
White.
very respectful.
No, I do, but I do, dude.
Dana
like,
White tagged my girl, we'd have issues.
You
I
guys
had
have
a
issues
feeling
anyways.
we'd move like that.
That would be
You guys have
amazing.
issues anyways.
Yeah. No. Dana and I was good. He just knows I'm a little bit certifiably insane. I FaceTime him 40 times a night. Like, I don't understand how he hasn't blocked me yet. I do it just for, like, because every time I always tell Dana, I text him, I'm like, dude, I'm with Tom Hanks and Barack Obama, pick up. And I'll just be with, like, 20 mega UFC fans.
But wouldn't he not pick up if you said you were Tom?
No, he doesn't-
Aren't
he
those
doesn't-
like the two biggest conservative enemies?
He'll just pick up when he's bored.
He doesn't really pick up anymore. And like, bro, I let him know. I'm like, bro, you gotta, like, don't do that. You have to pick up.
Steve told me he called me one time and he was like so sad and he was so scared. He was like, dude, me and Pop FaceTime Dana 47 times. And
No, that was the day that we had Trump. I don't want to go back into it, but we had Trump. Me and him FaceTime 47 times in a row.
Well, no answer though. That's a little excessive.
48 picked up. And guess what? Donald, their platform, Menery.
Yeah, listen, bro. You've had more ultra guests.
Right here, this guy.
You've had more. I'll say it,
Either
Kyle.
bro
Is that what you want me to
or
say?
No.
You've
I was-
had
I
more.
was just asking.
You've certainly had more ultra guests for
like
sure.
Impaulsive
I mean,
is just wrestlers now.
No. Well, I'm not talking about nowadays.
Oh,
I
okay.
mean, I'm not talking about nowadays. I mean, listen. We've had Schwarzenegger. We've had Kevin Hart. We've had massive A-list celebrities as well. As well as athletes, like we did a show with Durant. We've got, we just did Patrick
Couple
Mahomes.
name
Like, we've
drops
done
from
a lot
Mayweather
of
over
really good shows. But you've had some real moments.
We have really
That-
big ones.
that-
Obviously, as creator of the Full Set podcast, I want to say that obviously we've done extraordinary work. Mike, I'll take it from here, Kyle.
This guy still has that in his IG bio, eh? If you check
gotta
his
leave that
IG bio,
forever,
it's
bro.
creator
No
of
way.
Full Send Podcast.
No way.
Creator of
Who got those Big guess.
Which ones?
Bob
John-
got Trump.
John-
Which
John-
ones? Which ones?
Bob got
Which
Trump.
ones?
Who got Trump?
Trump
Bob.
was all Dana and no one else.
Bob.
That's
Stop
you,
it right now.
You are insane
Bob.
if you think
Ladies
you had
and
any.
gentlemen,
Bob got
Juries.
Trump. Bob got Trump.
Thank you. Right there.
No,
What was the route to Trump?
I'll tell you about the Trump.
Sit down. Sit down.
I'm not-
Sit down.
no,
This is
I will not be told.
delusion at
Okay.
its finest.
We gotta
the
hit-
president
Okay.
of the United States.
one at a
if
time, one at a
Bob
time.
thinks.
So excited.
Hold on,
If
one at a
Bob
time.
thinks that
I
he
am
had
so
any,
excited.
you didn't have 1%. You didn't have 1%
Okay, Mike,
influence
do you
on
want the
Trump.
real E-True Hollywood?
Disrespectful.
Do you want the real E-True Hollywood story right now? So me and Steve will do it, or in a hotel room, okay? I have the because I'm convincing Kyle that, hey, Kyle.
Dude, the Secretary of Defense
Look at he doesn't
had
let me-
nothing to do with
He
it.
doesn't let me talk. He doesn't let me
Okay,
talk.
go ahead, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Thank you
Go ahead.
for the floor, Your Honor.
Let's hear this.
Steve will do it, and I are sitting in a hotel room. It's 3 a.m. We are lit. There is 5 females in the room with us. We're chilling. I obviously, once again, back to the addiction problem, popped a orange salmon bomber, which I did. Okay, so it's 3 a.m. I always wanted to convince Kyle, let's stop doing these little TikTok guys. Like, let's hit mainstream. Russia just invaded Ukraine. Hold on, Russia just invaded Ukraine. Let's make some relevant shit about that. So I said, let's get a very cool guy that I know in the CIA and another guy that the Secretary of Defense who I had coming in. Pretty much.
Well, okay, right there. Just stop there.
I'm letting him speak too.
Why did you have the Secretary of Defense coming in?
Because
just for
because
example.
let's stop talking about Ryan Garcia, whatever. Let's talk about real shit. Like,
Okay,
let's
so tell us how you got Trump.
So-
No,
tell us how you
I
got
don't
Trump.
care about Trump as
Yeah,
much
so
now.
how'd you
I
get
want to
Trump?
know how you got.
So
how,
he thought of
Whoa,
the
whoa,
idea.
whoa, we're not
No,
done.
listen. So far he
Bradley
said
mediate
it'd be
this shit.
sick to have Trump on the pod, obviously. Okay.
My God, I don't.
Hold on. Just tell us how you got Trump.
So then we go to this. After I took that stupid fucking thing, my brain goes crazy and I get crazy, which it does have its benefits.
Okay,
and
bro, go.
I tell my stories at my pace. I'm an old man. I've been doing this for a long time. You will respect the Godfather.
Go ahead.
I said, Steve, get these girls out of here, close the blinds, put on rap music. I'm going to get the President of the United States. And I swear on my mother's life, may she die of cancer. Okay? And Steve will attest to this. Get Steve will do it in here.
I'll call him.
Okay?
What,
Yes.
that you FaceTime Dana 40
So,
times?
but wait. No.
Yeah, he's got a
The
good point.
idea. I believe that you guys would have got Trump at any time you wanted.
Dude, it's not us guys. It was literally Dana White
So
and no one
wait a
else.
minute.
Like, there's no
Yeah,
one else that
100%
was
was Dana
involved
Where
in
did,
getting
who,
Trump.
all right, let me guess this.
Dana
Wait,
called
wait.
him.
Okay, wait.
Here we
Dana
go.
called him personally.
So Dana just
Hold on. Let him talk. Let him
Dana
talk.
just
No,
called
but I
you
think Bob's
out of the
saying
blue.
He proposed the idea and possibility
Bob
of
saying
getting Trump.
what Bob did was said this would be a good time to have him on. That's all he did.
Oh, my
He
Lord.
did not in any way get Trump.
Who-
And that's disrespectful
Who brought the idea
to
to Dana? Who brought the idea
Dana
to Dana?
pulled the trigger to Trump.
But you did you?
But what I
but
said
you
is,
got
let's
to-
get Trump.
All right, he
I
gets,
start
he gets,
testing.
He gets
Hold-
5%. He gets
oh my
5%.
But he's saying
no,
he
he gets
got
5%.
Trump.
No, you get
Sure,
5%.
sure, give him 5.
No, he gets 5%.
He,
Well,
came up,
for
he was
the
the one that had the idea.
So stop. That's the idea, dude. There was an execution.
Well, we
involved.
always wanted to do
I
Trump.
hit Trump from every area. I had Donald Trump.
Don't
Jr.
forget, we had already been on Air Force One and met him a
Defensive
year
is a
before
very sad-
with Dana.
3.5%.
Whoa, whoa,
And we
whoa.
were supposed to do the pod at that time. a
Wait,
year
Air Force
before.
One came before that?
Yeah.
Way before that.
Air
Way
Force
before.
One came after I took you boys on their plane.
You weren't there. Yeah, you
to
weren't there
Abu
though.
Dhabi and dropped you off like little school
You
boys.
weren't on the plane.
So we drop you off on a field trip to Abu Dhabi, and I leave because I'm paranoid because
This is
obviously
good.
I
We
don't.
need to get to the bottom.
Dana and Trump have been friends, obviously we know, for 30 years. Dana called him personally.
Yes.
Dana has told me,
So
I'm not
wait a
trying to be
minute.
I'm not trying to be
Me neither.
cocky, but Dana has told me personally that like
Yeah.
you had nothing to do with it. And that's his words.
So great. So let me ask this, Kyle.
Go ahead.
He
Ran-
said he
randomly
did
out
that
of-
for
wait, so
he
random-
said he did that for us and he'd
Stop.
never do it for you. That's
Stop.
what he told me.
Oh, Mr. White needs to be.
I'm
sat
sorry.
down
That's
with.
just
I'm not gonna. I don't want to keep talking about this shit because I don't care.
No, but Bob, I give you.
I will
respect.
protect and hold my
I give you a
ground
little
though.
bit.
what Bob was good at was
my
was
Lord.
timing.
The pivot.
Yeah. So
Okay.
so he
The
saw the
pivot
Russia stuff was going down, and Bob said this would be a good time to get Trump.
To Bob's point.
Wait,
if
wait.
I
you
was
pull-
the one-
If you pull Bob
Yeah.
out
Hold
of
on.
the equation,
Hold on. I'm
Yeah.
gonna solve.
technically maybe no one thinks
Possibly.
of it and it
Possibly.
doesn't get.
This
You
is
know what
not
I'm
I
saying?
texted Dana and said, Dana, do you think Trump would do the pod? And he responded to me and said, let me ask him.
Wow. You know
Okay.
what?
Okay.
called
so
Trump.
Okay. So
This
so,
is false.
Okay.
Your
Go
Honor.
to Tate.
That's
who,
true.
Who made Tate happen?
Oh, him. I don't care about
Kyle
that.
Tate,
I want to
okay,
finish one
okay,
more
what about
statement.
Musk?
No, I'm fine.
John.
I'm finishing this. He's not going to beat me in this. So, anyways,
By the way,
I
what
hit
about
up.
Lil
I,
Durk?
I, I,
Yo, wait,
hit
wait,
up I hit
Mike.
up everyone.
By the way, Tate was our biggest episode
I know that.
before Elon. So
Okay, great. Final point, guys. Very frustrating. So you're telling me that Mr. White just picked out the call out of the blue and said, "Let's get."
I
some Trump-"
texted him.
Oof, man. See, I never.
I texted Dana and said, "Do you think Trump would do the
Dude,
pod?"
you guys are arguing two different things. He's saying you didn't directly get Trump on the pod. You
Me and
proposed
Steve,
the idea,
me
maybe.
and Steve got on the FaceTime
Dana
and
got
we
him on.
hammered him on social media. We're joking, Trump.
Dude, no one's denying that.
Call
But he's
Steve, we'll
saying
do it.
Dana
Right.
made
Call
it happen.
Steve.
Dana made it happen.
Call Steve.
We know that you FaceTime Dana 40 times at night. We're not denying.
And what did I say?
We all believe.
What
that.
did I say? I said we want Trump now.
But I'm not trying to be. Dana would not do that for you.
I agree. That's why we passed on to you. We were the middleman.
I
We were the
texted
bro-
Steve,
Dana
okay,
as
okay.
well.
Here's Steve.
Steve, this
Steve,
is a
hold on.
real thing. Do not with me.
Steve's gonna give.
Steve,
Bob.
hold on. Is Bob the reason why Donald Trump did the Full Send podcast?
Yes.
No. No. Hold on.
Whoa, that changes things.
Explain to me why you think that.
I'm doing a hydrogen bath. I gotta go. But yeah, I believe Bob.
No, but tell me why.
Hotel
You're
room
trolling.
night.
He's trolling.
Yeah,
He's
he's
trolling. Nah, that's not fair. He's trolling, bro.
Okay. Anyways, we know
See,
that.
Brad, terrible. You should ask him the hotel room night.
No,
Tell us about
Bob, genuinely, look at me, genuinely.
yes.
No disrespect.
He
not
asked him
being
exactly what you said you
No,
did.
but listen to what I'm saying.
Yes.
I understand.
I don't care anymore. You just got your proof.
I know,
Thank you.
but
No
I'm
further
asking you a
questions.
question though, genuinely.
Go.
I understand that, like, maybe you were the guy who's like, yo, we should get him, let's blow him up.
The catalyst.
Yeah.
The catalyst.
Yes.
But
For sure.
That's why the
did-
question was wrong.
That's not the
They
wrong.
could have got Dana at any time, Trump at any time because of Dana and because of where they were moving towards, right? But it was the perfect time because it was Trump's first interview.
Right, that's what I said. I
Russia
said
and
you
Ukraine.
suggested
We
the
need to go
timing.
now, Kyle.
Yeah, you said
we
the
had
timing.
President Trump's
Yeah.
first
Suggest-
interview.
But you
doing
still
it
got to
at
give
about-
credit. You got to give 100% credit to Dana White, and I think it's
Oh,
disrespectful
90.
that you don't.
I think I'd give Dana.
That's such a big guess. You
Dana
got to
got
give
it
Dana the credit
done.
for that.
Dana-
I'm not taking credit for it.
No,
it's
Dana killed that for
Dana
me.
Dana did it just him, bro. You have no piece of that.
Let me ask you this.
I'm still concerned
All
with.
right, I'm done with
This
Trump.
is where the delusion.
Back to Garcia.
This is the delusion.
This
though.
is
No,
funny
I'm
though.
still,
You gotta-
This
no,
is the
I still want to
delusion.
know why he was inviting the Secretary of Defense to his hotel room to hang out with whores. What Steve will do.
No, the
Like, how do
secretary-
you have that line
No,
to
the
the
second-
Senate?
no,
Steve is trolling. We all know that. Anyways,
Seems like everybody.
Bob contributed to the timing.
I'll call Dana right now.
And to
Played
guess,
over.
and to guess in general.
Yeah,
Right.
oh,
Dana.
yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna call Dana right now and ask him if I was the reason.
But one time or 40 times.
Please
Just
call-
to me, it
please
sounds
call
like
Dana.
it just sounds like Dana White was the reason why he did the podcast.
of course.
That's
Here we
that's
go.
what I asked.
Oh, I can already tell. He's a delusional whatever.
I need to see Dana on this one.
Let me see if he answers.
Yeah.
We're doing a podcast. We're having a debate. Bob is still trying to say that he was the reason that we got Trump. We're trying to tell him that was all you.
That was
He's
a little bit
he's trying to take credit for getting Trump. Can you clarify?
incorrect. Go ahead. Have the floor, Whitey.
Fucking he can't be serious. Is he having another mental breakdown?
All right, listen, Dana. Here's the deal. You got it done. You got it done. But guess what? It's about the timing.
Dana, did the 40 FaceTimes he gave you that night, did that contribute to getting Trump in any way?
Did the what?
Did the 40 FaceTimes that he gave you that night, how he FaceTimes you all the time, he's trying to say that's the reason that you did it.
Did he get you guys on Air Force One too? Did he do that?
Nope. Nope. But we got him. Hey, nope. But go back, sir. Your timelines. We got him in Abu Dhabi, and if you look at the timeline of events, sir, Abu Dhabi,
right,
Air Force
Kyle.
One, Trump, all Menery. Thank you. No further
So
questions.
Kyle, let me ask you a question, right? So
Here we
he
go.
did the Trump deal. What other Trump deals has he done? since
We
the
can't
fucking
talk
Trump
about it.
fucker,
Classified
okay?
information.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, thanks, bro.
Wait,
Thanks
when
for
are
the
we doing
clarification.
part 2 of the thing? I want to run you through the mud again.
Oh my God. Hey, you know you're mentally ill, right?
Yeah.
Thank you, Dana. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Dana.
Hey, listen, couple FaceTimes coming tonight. Tell you that much.
We'll see you soon, bro.
I love Dana.
All right, peace.
All right, moving on. What a guy, huh?
Okay, well, we settled that.
All right, guys, we're gonna interrupt the pod really quick. I want to let you guys know about one of my new favorite snacks, board jerky. This is our new jerky brand that we just launched. Honestly, this shit speaks for itself. If you try it, and you could get it on Amazon, the quality of this beef jerky is better than anything I've ever tried. I'm a huge gas station jerky guy, and all the other shit, honestly, the quality of it and the taste just doesn't compare. And what I like about beef jerky, you guys know I'm trying to be a little healthier and shit, trying to watch the barrel, especially before summer. For a little snack, it's not bad, man. Like on a serving size, it has 3 grams of fat, 2 grams of carbs, and then 14 grams of protein. The whole thing has 42 grams of protein. Little quick math for you boys there. So yeah, if you guys are looking for, like, you know, you like to snack on shit and you're snacking on candy, sugary quality shit. Try out Board Jerky. You can get it on Amazon. The reviews are going crazy. Like I said, the quality, the product of the actual jerky itself is so good. Try it out. There's 4 different flavors. My favorite here is peppered, just because the macros are actually really, really fire. Barrel conscious all summer, boys. Go to Amazon now. Try out some Board Jerky and let me know what you guys think. Let's get back into the pod.
Can we go back to Garcia for a second?
Okay, go ahead.
This is 500 times.
The whole pod just goes back to
brought
Garcia.
up you brought up the mutual combat. If there's a lawsuit in Texas and Logan and him fight, right, that you would take the winner. in
Yeah, let's do it.
Texas.
Let's do it.
Okay, sit up because I'm gonna launch something at you right
Okay.
now. Okay. On July 6th of this year, okay, Jorge Masvidal is boxing Nate
Please
Diaz
don't mention that name.
in Los Angeles. No, listen to me.
Go ahead.
Listen to me. Forget all that stuff, Bob. This isn't about you for one
Care
second.
about me. I'm just saying you keep trigger words.
Yeah, just shut up.
All right, fine.
July 6th, Jorge Masvidal, Nate Diaz. Okay, here in Los Angeles, a boxing match. Very interesting fight. They've obviously fought before in UFC, BMF, like a big thing. Anytime Nate shows up and does anything, it's a big deal.
Massive,
right?
yeah.
I got an offer today for you to fight on the co-main event for $500,000.
Not enough money.
Okay, we can talk about the money. But for 2 years now, you have claimed 260. And 260 has become a metaphor for alpha male. Okay, a 260. People are rocking around 260.
Yeah.
You can get a co-main fight for somewhere between $500,000 and $1 million. Now, not only will you get paid, but you can finally show Bumstead, all these guys, who the alpha gorilla is in the space. I'll tell you who your opponent is. This will be the biggest thing you ever do in your life.
The problem is I don't think Brad's gonna fight anyone his size, bro. They gotta be.
I want
smaller.
Logan.
We can talk about that.
Who's
down
the opponent,
line.
Mike?
Are you open to fighting someone your size?
No way he won't do it.
I want Logan. That's been my plan.
Okay. Assuming that you can't get Logan, but you get a fight that will set you in stone
You gotta get
for
one
the
before
rest
you-
of your
yeah.
life.
Who is it, Mike?
You gotta.
Who is it?
This better be a sick name.
Who's the fight?
Anthony Ruiz.
Who the f is
It's a
that?
heavyweight boxer.
You gave
Yeah,
that way
correct,
too much of a
correct.
hype up, bro.
But it's
That's a heavyweight boxer.
Okay, so
that
but
doesn't even make
what?
sense.
But you could walk in there, you could earn money, and what if
500,000.
you maybe more? What if you land that one punch?
No, that's not smart.
Like
You're
what
talking
if
about
you-
a heavyweight boxer. Yeah.
You don't gain.
That's
enough
not
out of
even
it.
an MMA guy. That's a boxer.
He's only getting 500K to probably lose.
You're talking about Andy Ruiz, right? The heavyweight boxer.
Andy Ruiz, not Anthony Ruiz. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
but-
heavyweight boxer.
Correct.
Yeah.
Why the f would he take his first fight against a professional boxer?
Logan's a professional boxer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. A little bit different.
It's different.
And Logan's like a bigger name.
And Logan
you're-
ran his mouth about me. Yeah.
I thought you guys squashed it.
Yeah, but still.
He has
It would
talked
be a
about
step.
fighting.
It would be a step up. Like it would be a step up.
Tyson Fury.
Tyson Fury.
He would.
I guess technically they're like the same. So you don't want to do that. Is there any? Okay, let me ask you this: is there anyone else that you would fight on a co-main besides Logan?
I don't know. I haven't thought of it. I haven't thought like that far, to be honest. I
Like
just
in
thought of
the
Logan.
like in the influencer space.
I want to do the MMA fight with Logan. That's what I want to do because I know they're going to eventually do the UFC thing.
Do you think that you could beat Logan in an MMA fight?
Yes.
You actually believe that?
Wait, how
That's
much
it.
does Logan weigh?
Have you been training a lot, Brad?
215, probably.
I don't. Yeah, I mean,
Training.
Yeah, you got a lot
Where's
of
that?
weight on.
A minute.
You don't think you'd be better off boxing?
no.
Well, you have a lot of weight on him too, though.
He does have probably 40 pounds.
Yeah, but it's all about the chin.
I mean,
It's
listen,
all
like,
about the chin,
like,
Mike.
listen. At the end of the day,
Brad would strap in and train.
Yeah, you wouldn't have failure be an
Yeah,
option.
but if you don't have hands, you're.
Yeah.
If you don't have hands, and if you have a weak chin, we don't know Brad's chin. You could get hit in the
I
jaw.
bet you Brad's chin's pretty strong.
I don't
Not
know.
to mention he has one of those neck machines. I know he has one of those neck machines at the gym where you go like this,
Nah.
like for ages.
Do you have to go off steroids?
What
to
motion?
do that?
You just get in a fight.
No, seriously.
In a street
Or
fight.
Brandon.
Let's get you riled up today.
Getting a street fight, just random, someone
Some
random.
parking lot somewhere.
Parking lot.
Yeah. You
Well,
gotta
that's
do
what.
it.
Well, that's
You've
what.
been talking about it for
well,
too
that's
long,
what
bro.
Logan would say. That would be his rebuttal. He'd be like, if he wants to meet me in a parking lot, like, let's do it.
Would
know
you do
what I'm
it?
saying?
Let's do it.
Oh my God, this
Yeah,
is
he would do
actually
that.
crazy.
Yeah, I think both of them are about it.
Logan would probably fly him to Puerto Rico to spar.
No,
or
it's
some
not
shit.
Puerto Rico.
Oh.
It would probably happen in Texas.
Yeah, but there's no upside for Logan, really.
Well, not until Brad's
He
getting,
doesn't.
Brad's getting
There's
one
no
fight.
upside, but knowing Logan, him getting called out on a public platform, like he has to answer it.
Call him out. Call him out.
No, he already has.
Yeah,
he has multiple
I've already
times.
said this though. I've already said this multiple times.
Remember, like the gladiator days when like there was no rules and you could fight to the death. Imagine that.
Yeah, well, that can't happen.
We're not gonna fight to the death.
I know, but what if we create a platform that you fight to the death?
Okay.
That's
So
Are
okay,
you gonna?
so-
How much? It's like because you always get group with Logan too. Are you ever gonna? Like, you think you'll ever do like your own show or like pod? Because I feel
I'm
like you'd
working on it right now.
feel like you'd crush that too.
I have a question for you on that. You've been talking about that for a while.
I know. Now you're gonna come at me because
No, I'm not.
I
No, not at
challenged you
all.
in this fighting
Not
thing.
at all. Not
But
at
I do
all.
have one other note before I move on to this. Would you have? Would you do a Diaz Masvidal face to face show on Full Send?
What does that mean?
We actually
Because-
talked to him about that too.
I know because they said they were talking to Johnny. We can't do it. Nate, not that we had a chance to, but Nate will not do anything with Logan. And I think
Yeah, let's do it.
if you put them, you would need a shit ton of security. But I think if you put the two of them
Yeah,
in a
let's do
room
it.
together
That'd be
and
sick.
maybe even bring him,
Yeah.
you'll get a viral moment.
Yeah, let's
out
do
of
it. Let's do it.
Bro. I need to do it. Like I
Yeah.
need to do it. Like there's nothing else to it. I've been slacking, bro.
Why
And
though? I don't get that.
I don't know how to say it, bro. It's all too. This is me and you. This is me and you on your show. Like to talk about it in this setting is like it's too intricate, and I'm just it's. I need to do it, and
Well,
I'm scared to do it. Maybe.
Yeah.
Like I'll just say it like flat out.
Yeah, well,
Like scared
I have
of scared of failure.
Yeah,
or?
yeah. I have that problem in my life, dude. There's been a lot of opportunities. I've had people be like, "Yo, pop on stand up for a night. Like you're hilarious, right? Like at least try it. Come write a thing. Go under Bobby Lee or one of these guys. They all love you. Like come do it." And I just don't do it.
Would that mean the end for Impulsive if you did that?
No.
It's still run.
You could do both.
No, and by the way, this is
could do
happening.
both.
This is happening. Like we're locations locked. It's happening. The reason it's taken me so long is because it's been a fear of mine to
That makes sense.
to venture out and like the other thing about it is like people forget is I still have a very successful YouTube channel that I do every week or every it's 8 to 10 days, whatever, right? That is earning me 20 times more than what I make on Impaulsive. You know what I'm saying? Like legitimately. Like it's my main income source, it's my main channel. And so by doing my own show, not only am I doing something new, but I'm also potentially deviating from a path that makes me a lot of money because I don't think I'll do both. I think I'm about to be 40. I'm probably gonna have to give up vlogging and give it to the pros.
You
know?
guys think you'll continue with Impulsive for like a long time?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. I think as long as he's able to make time in his schedule, we've got some.
It almost seems like Logan doesn't really need it anymore, obviously, right? Like he's WWE superstar now.
Yeah.
I mean, that's his platform to push like
He's
Prime
married.
and shit. Like,
Yeah, listen. Like
got a
we-
kid on
unless
the
he
way.
really enjoys it, obviously. But it's almost like he's definitely like almost graduated from it, right?
Yeah, I think his like fervor for it has definitely slowed down a lot. And I sometimes I can sense that. And we've also I mean, listen, like that show similarly to NELK, like in general, and like like maybe we talk about this a little bit, was built on friendship. You know what I'm saying? And like built on a unbreakable bond between the people that sat on that show together. And when Logan moved to PR,
You can't replicate that.
you can't
shit.
replicate it. And by the way, the audience will sniff it out. Like the audience will sniff it out. Like we used to sit there and we used to tell these stories about the nights before and the shit that you guys were just talking about. Like
Well, that's when you guys were more like
craziness.
partying and shit.
Partying,
I guess
but also
Logan.
just-
Logan was probably single, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Was
But
the
we-
show doing better then?
I mean, he
than it
grew
is now?
up.
Yeah.
It
Like,
was.
he grew up. That's the whole.
See, that
part
raw
of it.
shit sells though, and it's like that's why it's always being brutally honest. It's always fun.
To be hot or even somewhat relevant in this space for the amount of time that everyone in this room has, you'll be there soon, Nick, is a testament, bro. Like to something. Like you watch these people every single week have a come up, and then a month later you're never hearing about them again. The streamers, their number one streamer in the world is going on every show, gone. TikTokers, Addison, like this person, where are they? You know what I'm saying? Like the testament is the fact that people still watch all of us, bro. Like that's.
But so-
that's-
but
Well,
Mike,
I think
that's-
I fell
hold
off
on.
a little bit, but
Mike, that's the thing I don't understand
fell off
about you
a
though.
little
If you
bit.
know that
Anyways.
to be true, and like your time span in this whole space, why are you so afraid of
I
doing your
don't-
own
I-
thing?
Brad, honestly, it's deeper than it's a deep rooted issue that I have with myself that I'm working on. I really am, and I believe the thing that woke me up to the potential of the show is when, by way of multiple conversations, including the one that I just had on George Janko's show, I was woken up to the impact that I could have on people that suffer from the shit that I do. You know what I'm saying? And like now, when you put something like that in somebody's life, if I turn it down now, I'm a bad person. now I'm not doing the work that I should be doing for the community. You know what I'm saying? So I think my show is going to have a lot of impact.
Speaking of the community, great. Speaking of the community, I just want to say hats off to Kyle for going to tornado relief with me.
Did you get bullied out of that by Nino?
The video? Oh no, I'm friends with Nino now.
No, that was his scapegoat to get out.
No, I'll tell you, Nino and I have a good relationship now.
Right as we were getting deep, eh? Here's
No,
Menery
dude,
to
well,
fucking-
I don't also don't want
Dude,
to.
adrenaline, dude. Have you ever had a F4 tornado come at you? That's why, like Jimmy
We're
Gamble.
about to have the biggest real talks, and Menery just
Yeah.
No, but I also don't. I also
We've also talked about tornadoes
cognizant
a lot.
of
have
this
you
show
really?
and like
Yeah.
this format. And, like I don't know like how much.
Dude, we've
these
talked
guys
about
are-
tornadoes
All right, I
so
don't know. I'm
much.
sorry,
it's
guys.
good. I mean,
I'm sorry. All right.
Yeah, it's got to get deep eventually, right?
I think the impulsive stuff was
Apologies.
is interesting, but I mean,
But bro, how's your relationship? I mean, the guy's married now. Doesn't even live here.
yeah, I mean it's definitely not what it was. You know, I mean he lives in PR and he's certainly a lot more closed off now that he's entered a bit of a
I can't believe he's still doing it.
A-list, status. But listen, like at the end of the day, like that's my brother. That's a dude that introduced me to a life that I would have never. I wouldn't be in this room. I wouldn't have put out a book that saved lives. I wouldn't have made the money I've made. That dude put me on. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll be loyal to him for the rest of my life. And honestly, like I get all kinds of shit like Dick Rider and all this stuff all the time. But like, bro, like a lot of people don't know what loyalty is, bro.
There's no denying.
You've been extremely loyal to him.
I mean,
You have.
bro, like you go. Somebody puts you on like that.
Yeah.
You go to war with that person, bro.
Wait, say that one more time, please. And directed this way.
No, I would. I mean, I would.
staying in my
I would.
house right now.
I would say it. I mean, I honestly, and like,
You will
yeah,
shelter
it's
us.
not always pretty, but
need
like, there's a lot of shit, bro. Listen, Logan's f***ed up a lot. He's made mistakes. We've all made mistakes. You know what I'm saying? And there's also been a lot of internet created mistakes on his behalf too. You know what I'm saying? Like if he didn't correct what happened a month ago, the world would think he put out a drink that has deadly chemicals in it.
What was the whole thing with George saying he didn't get paid, but he actually got paid? Because I saw he made that rebuttal, like sort
Yeah.
of TikTok, and then George said, "Come on the pod, we could talk about it." But like when I saw it, I just saw him say I didn't get paid, and then Logan broke down how much he got paid, and it's kind of like
I think like yeah, like George is obviously super passionate, and a lot of stuff happened that like has upset George. And by the way, I've been there myself. Like you try to talk about a topic that happened like 2 years earlier, and maybe you misspeak on this thing or that thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, George worked for a little while and didn't get paid. I worked for a little while and didn't get a percentage of the show.
Right.
Until we did, and then we started making great money. You know what I'm saying? And
Okay.
not only making great money, but also, as you know, it's a spark for your career. Like I'm not Mike from the night shift. Sometimes I am, but for the most part, I'm Mike Majlak, the co-host of Impulsive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like, bro, that sets you up for life. Like, I mean, dude, like I'm not. Listen, if somebody does some shit that's if my partner was Diddy, I wouldn't be here.
You gotta
know
bet.
what I'm saying? I'd be gone. Gone. There's an end to loyalty, but he's made some mistakes, but he's also been railroaded by people that hate him.
for sure,
a lot.
and that's obvious to see.
He's one
too.
of the most hated people on the planet. He's the epitome of an all-American douchebag that people do not like.
What would you say the greatest thing you ever learned from working for Logan Paul is? And also the worst trait you've learned for working for Logan Paul?
Damn, Bob, that's a question.
Good question.
Let's repeat that one more time.
That's a loaded question.
What do you think the best trait that you?
I mean, one of the best things I've learned so much working alongside him, but one of the best things was a big thing was to avoid speaking in absolutes. Like, bro, absolutes are rare.
What's that mean?
It means like to say something's just simply black, or all Democrats are idiots, all Republicans are idiots. Like to speak in absolutes, it a lot of times ends up making you look like a fool. So
So
and
he's
that gets me in trouble
conservative.
sometimes because I'm a fence sitter or whatever. But there's a lot of nuance in the world.
So he plays neutral a lot. So he doesn't get, he doesn't lose the audience on either side.
I don't think that's why. I think
way more opinionated.
I
than
think
you,
what
though.
happens is you'll find if you speak in absolutes, you'll find yourself being proven wrong quite a bit because absolutes are rare. They're not as significantly abundant as people believe they are. So when somebody comes with real proof, you can say anything you want in the show. You can make an absolute statement right now, but someone out there has proof that what you're saying is not true. You know what I'm saying? So that was one of the things I learned, was to be cautious of speaking in absolutes.
I wish you did take an opinion more. We've talked about that.
Yeah, you've talked to me about it.
Like,
But
I
what do
wanna
you
see,
want?
'cause
But
you're
what
a
do you
smart
want?
guy,
But
bro.
what do you want me to? What do you want me to say?
Not always play the middle ground. Yeah.
I say exactly.
He's calling you. I hate to
I'm
say
not
it.
going to.
Ask me
Mike
a
is
question.
smart,
Ask me a
dude.
question you want, and
I'll
a crazy, wild, cancelable question.
Ask
bro.
him.
And the reason I say that is just because when I read your tweets, you say you're a smart guy, but you never have an opinion. You
Ask
just
me a question you
always
want
play
to
the
hear
middle
a
ground.
fiery opinion about.
I'd have to think about that. Brad, you got something?
Do you genuinely love Andrew Tate?
I think.
Let's ask that question.
I think he's super smart.
No, okay, now.
What do you want? What do you? What? So Salim, I'm gonna just say this.
Okay.
Unfortunately, when you
Salim,
ask
come
a
in,
question,
Salim.
unfortunately when you ask a question and want to say yes or no,
Come here, buddy.
is that what you want?
Would you generally have a beer with Andrew Tate?
Well, I probably wouldn't have a beer with him, but I would
No, but would you actually
Smoke a
generally
cigar.
chill
Smoke a
with him?
cigar.
absolutely, 100%.
Like, would you actually have a good time with him?
Probably yes,
Why?
because he seems like he's an effervescent, upbeat enough individual that if we were to sit down, we probably would make jokes. We probably would talk about life, which we both have an abundant experience in, and we probably would have a good time together. Yeah, absolutely.
Do you think that most of the things that people ask you and everything, I don't know. Do you think that you may be giving off the politically correct answer sometimes? I'm generally asking.
Sure, but I think people have become used.
Well, people I just want to know from you.
Yeah, I
like
well,
from
you
you
just asked me.
personally.
You just asked me what people.
No, I know. I'm saying that whenever you do get questions from people or just any podcast that you'd be on, do you think that most of the answers that you do answer, do you think that you're actually giving your honest opinion,
I
or
think
just,
that
do you
I
think
think
that you're not?
Ace.
I want to know. This is Ace talking.
I think
by
that
the way.
anytime you ask someone a question
I'm so fucking
and
big.
they give a nuanced, long-winded answer like the one I'm giving to you right
I feel
now.
like you give a lot of winded. honest-
Correct.
Yeah.
And maybe that's part of the
All
problem.
right, then let's talk about.
I just wanna
let's
know.
talk
I don't
about.
know,
I know. I
real
appreciate.
shit then.
I appreciate this conversation.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know you obviously that much, but I really actually want to ask that. I feel like a lot of the times when someone asks you a
Me and
question,
Salim
you
smoked. Sorry, Mike. We all high.
I could tell you talk in paragraphs, a
do.
lot. You talk in
So-
paragraphs a lot.
So
bro.
I'm on a podcast.
It's we're so redundant. It's
it
how
might,
can you
it
stop
might,
this guy from talking?
Well,
unless
it's so
someone
so it might so
cuts
it might
him off?
seem
So,
it might
I really want to ask that.
So it might seem redundant to you. So I produce answers that are
think
for
everybody can see it.
people that are above a certain IQ level, and that's not to say that you're not. But
That's
if-
shade. That's
but if-
shade, bro.
But
That's
if-
shade.
But I'm just saying. But I'm
but-
just saying. If the answer
no,
if the answer
talking
goes
about-
over if the answer goes over your head, you
It's
may
not the
have to
answer,
stand
it's
a
just
little
that-
bit taller. I'm giving
That's like me
nuanced
saying-
answers. You asked me a question about what I would do with Andrew
It's heated
Tate.
in here.
It is.
No, I.
It's not what you're saying. You're saying that
No,
I'm
here-
speaking redundant paragraphs. But if you actually break down what I'm saying, like Bradley does, for example,
Just get to the point.
you will. Okay, so when you ask me another question.
That's like me saying, if you were to ask me, "Are you like this hot dog?" Right? If I were to just be like, you know what, man, there's a lot of great hot dogs out there. They're at New York.
So like a pod. No, I'm serious.
No,
it is. And I would say.
you do that, that's funny.
No, that would be
That's
sick.
what I see.
That would be sick, and then I would have so much to chew off of for a podcast. We
But
could
you
go
would
back
just-
and forth
but
over
no,
that.
no, no,
Now
but-
let me ask you a question. Ready? Do a real life answer, and let's see how it applies to the podcast.
All right, I'll do
Okay,
one.
Salim, how do you
okay.
like that hot dog?
All right, if I were to talk in the mic, may
No. And Salim, answer it the way you would like to.
Do I like a hot dog? Yes or no? But the way you
No, answer
answer
the
it-
question. Salim, do you like this hot dog? The one. Imagine you're eating.
Hey
a hot
man, hey, this hot dog looks like it's burnt. This one doesn't. So I like the ones.
Well, you're speaking in paragraphs now.
But
you
no,
could have just
but-
answered it yes
but,
or no.
But
Bro, let's
but
talk about
the
abortion
way.
and shit.
Okay,
Like,
no,
get into
no,
real
no,
shit.
no, okay.
No, I'm serious. Let's get deep
I'll
as
get
shit.
off. I'll get off.
let's do it.
I really want
I'm
to.
down for a bro talk.
Salim, me and you have always had it. I'm taking no offense from
Mike,
your.
I promise you, bro.
I
Like,
always
all
support
right,
you,
look,
that's right.
listen. You've probably watched a lot of videos on how big of a douchebag Logan Paul is. Like, I guess
I've seen
a lot
them
of-
all.
Okay, I watched a lot of those things, man, and I like some of those videos, bro. Georgienko, dude, that's crazy to me, man. Like, the religion shit is nuts.
It was not a shining moment.
No, but that's crazy to me. And then seeing how, you want an opinion. I know you want an opinion. Like you want to say what you want to say, like even in
So I want to
Impulsive.
have an opinion.
No, yeah, but there's some things that you do actually want to say in Impulsive, but like I feel like you're holding
Does
it back.
anyone want to ask me a question right now?
I do.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't wait for this.
No. Salim, I would like Salim to. And by the way, Salim, that was that. I want to apologize because
Don't play
You did.
No,
you did.
no, stop.
You threw shade at his IQ.
Well, because he's coming at me about how I do.
He's just saying you should get to the point.
Go about my career, right?
All right, so
I agree. Sometimes you could just be like a one letter,
But
or I
dude,
mean
listen,
one word answer.
I'm
Mike, don't let
paid
them run
to be
their
on.
mouths on
I'm
you.
paid to be on a podcast. On podcast,
You're great at talking, bro.
you have long-winded conversations about very nuanced, complex topics.
Okay, can we just agree on this?
That's not the type
Mike,
of
let's just
content
agree on
I
this.
make.
You know when you had to, like when you'd have to write papers in school, like you had to get a certain amount of words in. Like you would never have that problem. It's what.
we
So,
really
so
sure
what?
Mike right
So
now?
what? So what do you want me to do? Do you want me to become a more succinct speaker?
I didn't say that. He said
I
that,
wanna
but
know
I
your
do. No, I think you
thoughts
should
on
sometimes
abortion.
just be like, yo, dude, yes or no, or like get to the point quicker.
Ask me a question. I'll let you practice.
Your thoughts on abortion?
Yes.
Wait, excuse me. Stop. Hold on. I want to know everybody's stance on this as men in this
Ask him
room.
a straight question.
Mike, what are your thoughts on abortion?
No,
Yes.
but that's
cool. Fire.
No, just have like a 30-second answer, not like a 4-minute one.
Yeah, abortions are cool if you want to have one and you're a woman.
Ask him about Trump or Biden.
I agree.
He won't answer that.
Certain times
He won't answer it.
I will. What do you want to ask me?
Who would you vote for in the next election?
Jay Sack.
Who would you vote for in the
Agree
next
or
election,
disagree?
Mike?
You want no because you're gonna hate the answer.
No, you could say Biden.
No, I'm not. I actually wasn't planning on voting because I hate the fact that
Oh,
but I'm probably.
See, that's the problem.
I probably am gonna
So
vote.
you would
I probably am gonna
re-elect
vote. I
President
probably am gonna
Biden.
vote for.
You're
I probably
saying
am
you
gonna
would re-elect Mr. Malak.
I probably am gonna vote for Trump.
You would re-elect
I'm probably
President
gonna vote for
Biden.
Trump. I'm answering the question.
just
You
answered it.
psychopath.
He just said he would vote for Trump.
But absolute lunatic.
Sorry.
I
Yeah,
probably
sorry.
will vote for Trump.
yeah.
My bad.
I probably will vote for Trump.
Okay.
If I vote, but I would assume that I vote for Trump because there are a lot of things that are going wrong right now.
Yeah.
I think you're good at not playing both sides, but I feel like a lot of people nowadays will just make an opinion just to get like engagement.
No, that's all it is.
Mike,
that's
you
all,
have to
no,
under-
that's all it is.
but Mike-
Kyle, that's all it is.
Yeah.
You
I notice
can't have
I
a-
notice when you make a point, you always see both sides, which I think is like that's why everyone's like fighting on the internet now
No,
too,
but-
because like most people aren't even trying to prove their opinion; they're just trying to like own
sure.
the other person.
It-
No,
also,
but
another,
that's why I want to see you have more of an opinion because people come at you and you're a smart ass dude and you could actually, I feel like, take down all of these people that talk shit to you that you choose
do you want
not
the
to.
other real answer, Steiny?
Yeah.
I genuinely don't give enough of a to go into like a battle against someone to try to prove them right or wrong.
You see what I'm saying though?
Yeah, well,
Like,
now it gets complicated because then, and I'm not at all trying to be mean, but
Yep.
then you do play the Twitter
Yeah.
game where you go back and forth and you like
Sometimes.
say,
Why are we attacking Mike?
no, we're not
No,
attacking
no,
Mike.
no, it's
No,
all
not
fine,
at all.
it's all
Yeah,
fine.
Mike does a very good job. What he
No,
does.
I think Mike's
We
amazing.
wanna
Mike's
know
one of my.
You don't respect our commander in chief.
Listen, Mike's
Sorry,
probably
I
one of my
smoke
good
weed
friends.
outside.
Like,
I don't know.
I respect the.
No, 100%.
It's
And
not
I
all-
only
not at all.
compliment you, but when I say that, I want you to know that.
No, I know that.
you're a
And by
smart
the way,
dude.
like it's also something worth thinking about for me too. Like
And it's
whether
great
whether it's
content, bro.
Salim bringing it up and it's either long-winded or redundant or it's lack of opinion. I don't know. To your point, I'm very empathetic to people. If you ask me a question about gender neutrality, right? There's no reason for me at this juncture in my
Bro, just let him answer. Come on, Salim.
there's no reason for me at this juncture in my life to stand up and be like, yo, you're a mentally ill person because you decided to change genders and what you're doing should be abolished. Yes, sir.
Can I ask you this? Okay.
Come on in, Salim.
If you're
Come on, Ace.
if you're a
Right here.
9-year-old, if your 9-year-old kid says, "Hey, I want to cut my off."
Yeah.
I think I'm a woman.
Okay.
What would you do in that situation?
Absolutely not. No, we let's talk about this further. Let's see if we can. You're 9 years old. When I was 9 years old, I thought I was going to go to the moon the next day, and guess what? I wasn't. So no, I'm not open to a conversation.
what
with
if he-
children
Still can, Mike. You
around-
still can.
What?
You still go to the moon.
I shouldn't have.
No, it's a great question, and I'm giving you a real fiery, straight answer. I'm not willing to discuss sex change with a 9-year-old. It should not be a part of the conversation. Is that a direct enough answer for you?
That's very direct.
Okay.
Yeah.
So thank you. So when you ask me questions that have potential nuance, I'll give it to you. Ask me a question about females or men that want to play in female sports.
Well, that's the question.
Easy
No.
answer.
No.
Easy answer.
I don't want to see that.
It's very easy.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
I
an
know,
easy one.
Very easy.
but that might ruffle someone's feathers out there. I might get.
I know, Mike. The only
get-
reason
Let's
why.
just try and cancel Mike for the next 10 minutes and just see.
No,
what
listen.
This is actually it's for fun.
Can I say this? The only reason that I like bring up these things is that like I feel as if, bro, like you could have had more of George's back, and I felt like what you guys did was very wrong.
When you said what you guys did, what do you mean by that?
I just
Like,
when
what did I do
seen
specifically?
no when I seen like that whole like religion stuff.
Yeah.
I feel as if, man, you do love George that much to like where you could have had his back in that pod.
Did you?
But I think that you held back because Logan obviously is your boy, and that's somebody you look.
Well, George is
that's
my George is my boy too.
I know,
and
but
if you really watch the pod back,
I
you'll
don't-
see a number of times where I told Logan that he was out of line.
I didn't respect that at all, and that's
This
the
is-
only
hold
reason
on.
why I say that. And I know I'm generally not saying this because like obviously it's gonna get clipped.
No, it's fine. And by the way,
it's gonna
people
get
are
clipped.
pissed
But like
about it,
as
for sure.
when I like actually watch that, bro, like to go after somebody that's like a literally a host on the
Salim,
page.
Salim, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Did you watch the whole podcast?
Can we rearrange seats?
Like genuinely, like I'm not. It's not loaded. Did you watch the
I
entire
didn't
podcast?
watch the whole like
Okay.
to remember, but I
Okay.
just don't. Okay,
This
go
is the part of the problem. Part of the problem on the internet nowadays, and what he was talking about earlier about the nuances of questions and things and answering and having opinions. A lot of people don't see the whole thing. They see the picture. You see the picture or the clip where this is happening, and you don't see all the reaction that led to it or that was a part of it.
100%,
So the point is, when you answer questions like he answered questions, it's in a way where he's cognizant of the entire conversation.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
And so it's unfair. Like I agree, there are certain things you could say, yeah, he could have done better, or Logan could have done better. But if you watch the whole piece of content, you would realize it wasn't that simple as to like, because what you're seeing is like probably the 10 videos that people made about Mike's Logan's bitch
No,
and
not
Logan's
nec- no,
this.
not
Well,
necessarily.
you also
I mean-
just admitted that you didn't watch the whole podcast, so it is true what I'm saying. What I'm saying is true.
What is going on in here? Right
No, I'm just being honest. Like
It's
the
all
problem,
conversation.
the
I'm not
problem,
offended.
the problem in the
I
whole
wanna- like, I wanna
internet,
talk-
the problem in the whole internet is that people don't watch everything.
Headline
they watch
culture.
things piece
Headline
by piece.
culture.
It's all headline shit. Exactly. So it's like people are so much more rallied in like certain heated topics without really seeing the whole thing or understanding the dynamics of the whole situation or conversation. And
That's
they just
true,
go,
and I'm not saying that like George is like a person that like, okay, he was right about everything, but in a way, bro, like that was
a low moment for the show. It was a very low moment for the
I
show.
know, but
like
like seeing the Bobby Lee shit and stuff like that. I don't know. You were saying.
I'm just curious, Salim, what I could have done differently.
I mean, it's not that situational like that I'm trying to like harp on, but like it was just like, I don't know.
If I brought up something that happened with NELK that they got negative press for, right? That you had nothing to do with. And I said to you, I think you could have done a better job controlling how this situation went down. Would you feel a little bit slighted by that?
Yeah, in a way. And I'm not saying you controlling it or trying to control it or whatever, but it's just
I can only speak for myself, Salim. I can't speak for Logan. He is his own man, and he has made mistakes, and I've called him out on them. I've called him out on them publicly, privately, numerous times, and continue to. There's loyalty, and then there's due criticism. And trust me, to Bradley's point, if you watch the episode, you'll see me say, "Yo, what you're doing right now is not."
So what's
right.
the biggest mistake Logan Paul ever made?
what?
no, let's not make this about Logan Paul.
Why?
But these are but also Salim, please stay. These are all valid questions, and I do appreciate being put in the hot seat. Like it's fun, it's good, and it's good content. But to Brad's point, man, we live in a clip world, and even the way that you started the conversation with me, which was like redundancy, and it's because
Do you talk?
No,
to
it's
our guy?
because-
You can't lie. Come on.
but
not in a
Salim,
negative way. I'm
Salim,
really
let me
actually
let me speak.
Really done.
How old are you?
I'm 22. Okay.
no,
age
it's
is gonna make a factor in this. Okay, so yeah, go ahead.
The landscape is vastly different. When I say vastly, does that offend you a little bit? Or I say abundant, or if I say abundant,
Speak. I'm waiting.
when you get to
Easy with the big words, bro.
we sometimes have conversations that, to Bradley's point,
Got
that
your
aren't
back
yes
scored,
or
bro.
no answers. You have to sometimes paint a background picture. I'm just saying.
All right, let's
sometimes
get back to fun talk.
Yo, this jerky is amazing though. I'll tell you that.
this is really
What do
good.
you want to hear?
I love you.
I love you too, man. It's great to be here with you.
Just bros being bros, man. It's just bros being bros.
Yeah, no, but I
Doing
kind of
good.
see what he's saying.
Should we all take a shot together?
I'm gonna be honest.
So a great shot.
I'll take a shot with you.
No, don't.
Just so you know, me and Salim
No,
have
To the
line
Full
of 7
Send
shots.
podcast, I'm gonna be very
No, I
honest with you guys. I've been hammered.
Yeah. Fair.
And have is like the key word. I have.
And he smoked a shit ton of weed.
Yeah, I'm very hammered, and I can see why I came aggressive, but I don't think I'm wrong. I don't think I'm wrong at all.
No, it's valid. It's all
I don't
valid.
think I'm wrong at all.
I don't think you are either, Salim.
It's valid.
Mike,
It's valid.
I stand
It's very
by that.
valid.
I think you're a great podcast.
Salim, let me tell you something.
What do you want to tell me?
I'm gonna leave this
Bro,
room
hey, by the way, if
tonight.
he runs his mouth on you, I put his back on the ground.
I'm
2
gonna
seconds
leave
before.
this room tonight
Go ahead, man.
changed slightly by what you said to me in a good way. I'm not
Don't
kidding.
listen to him.
No, I really am. I'm going to
Everything that you
aim.
said, maybe you've been right, but at the same time, you do gotta stop talking in paragraphs. Like, you just keep going.
Why don't you just not
Bro,
watch
you know
it?
what I would do if I was you right now? I would
Because
beat
it's
the
like,
out of him. Live on the air.
can I tell you
I would
guys
beat
something?
the out of him the first time.
Can I really talk about
Yeah,
this?
and you
Yo, hearing,
don't run your mouth on
listen,
something like that ever. Tell somebody like that, kid.
can I be honest?
We'll throw you right back to where you were with the
Can,
grass stains on your back.
can I be
Back
honest?
to the show.
Mike, can I be honest? I'm gonna be so honest.
Mike, I'll
Whenever,
beat the shit out of him for you if you want.
whenever, buddy, I'll.
You really, buddy? You're 0-1. Go look at the internet.
You wanna go now?
Buddy, I'll
Oh, here
knock
goes.
your chin out. So don't run your mouth.
Listen,
to me.
Mike, I'm
promise
gonna
you
be
it's something
honest.
you want.
Hearing you talk is like an unskippable ad.
So why
you know,
do you
on
watch
YouTube.
It? Why do you watch
You know when
it?
you watch.
Come on.
Why
with
do,
that.
just,
Salim's just calling you
Salim,
the
just
king of
don't
yapping.
watch it. It's that easy. It's no, you're fine. They're all
Dude, I
it's all
love you.
valid, but just
I think
don't-
Mike's great on pods.
Yeah, it's.
He's just calling you a yapper.
I am a bro. There's a reason why I'm on a podcast.
Mike,
What else? What else, boys?
Well, I want to actually know about this.
This pod's just been all over the place.
Dude,
It's kind of
Is
like
it
we
good?
had to
Is it
expect it,
good,
though.
or
Yeah,
not?
yeah.
Is it
unbelievable.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, let's talk
Is
about
this
Guys,
is this pod good or no?
dude,
It's good. It's
great.
good. I leave in 5 minutes. I just want to say thank you so much for having
Oh,
me.
sorry,
Kyle,
Mr.
everyone,
Nayersina now.
Mike.
The hot thing of the internet has to leave in front of us, huh?
No, I am.
Oh, wow. TMZ's outside.
I gotta say something. I gotta say something. I gotta say something.
I appreciate you
Disrespect
guys
to the
having me.
Godfather.
I want to say something, man. Nick, I'm so glad you're doing your channel, man. I'm very, very glad that you're doing it. This probably nobody probably cares, but me and Nick had like kind of a falling out.
Why
Whatever,
you
it was
blow?
stupid, but shut the.
Buddy, yeah, go. Let's go any time you want, buddy. I promise you.
No.
Like, I have a lot of build up banging, bro. Don't
No.
sit the down. Trust me, bro. Sit the down. I promise. I love you. I promise you.
Well,
this
you
is
were just
all.
talking a lot of shit.
Yeah, that's
So
great.
then don't talk shit.
That's awesome. Well, then let him
I just wanted to give.
do something.
I just wanted to give
Let him
Nick.
give me a little.
props.
Let
You
him
won't
give
do
me.
nothing.
Let him give me a little tap in the face or something. You know.
It's a little wrestling match in the yard, bro.
I mean, bro, like I literally.
wrestling. Nope, we don't need-
No,
no
bro, I am not in the
Play a
mood.
little wrestling
be
match.
good.
I want to ask you one question. Nick Nayersina, how much do you contribute your success of your career to Mr. Kyle Fordred?
Not much.
No, I didn't ask you.
I learned a lot from Kyle.
I don't take any credit for Nick's channel at all.
I appreciate that. I learned a lot. from
Where you
Kyle.
going, Bob? Where you going with it?
Let it live, Mike. Let it
I
live.
think Salim helped for sure.
I think I will give a lot of credit to Salim, and I know what he was
A lot.
going to talk about. He knew for a long time that I was gonna try to do content and all that. And 2 years before I ever started my channel, I still remember we were in Tallahassee, and he sat me down and he was like, "Bro, you're gonna be something one day, and I know it, and I believe it." And Salim started his channel, and he asked me to come on, and to be honest, like that's what stemmed it. I don't know if I ever went on his platform that I would be where I am today. We did have a fallout, and
You two had a fallout? I actually heard about that. What happened between you two?
We
Let's
haven't.
get everything off the air.
I'll tell you
What
this.
happened between you two?
We haven't talked in a year.
Nothing
except
happened.
today.
So when you were doing your channel and stuff, I agreed on being in a video and stuff. I don't know. It just got to that beef point where like, why'd you like post this? Why'd you whatever? Like, but I knew I was wrong at the end of the day. And yeah, it's good to hit you up. It's really good. I'm very glad to see you.
I will say this,
I've noticed
the
a lot.
friendship, and no one saw this because I was an editor for NELK, and for 3 years straight, me and this guy traveled the world. We were best friends. We experienced everything growing up together. And, I know Kyle saw it, Brad saw it, you guys were there. You gave me an opportunity of a lifetime, and that's the truth. And everyone in the world, every podcast I've done has asked about you. I don't really say much, but But you know, the most amazing thing is I know you just loved me, and I just loved you, and we were best friends. And it's like, you know, it's the same thing with you and Logan, and you know, I know everyone here has that person, you and Steve.
Yeah.
You know, Kyle and Steve, Kyle and Jesse. Like, but you know, we were a team, and I think we always were, and we've never lost that love. And you know, I talk about you every day still. Like, even when we were this whole year of not talking.
I've told you this last week, bro, but like, seriously, man, I'm very happy for you, man.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate that.
It's great that.
Well, I'm glad you guys became boys again.
Yeah.
And it was tough. You know, Kyle's texted me 3 times probably about our relationship, and I'm stubborn. I'm competitive. I'm so emotional about us, and
I'm just happy that those stressful times that we were talking about, man, it's not happening no more for you.
Yeah.
So,
All right. Well, that's good.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah. I love you. I love
Back to canceling NELK. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
No, I think it's important. I
Sometimes
think like
it's tough, right? It's just
Yeah.
everyone has the ego, like myself included, and I think that's why it takes sometimes so long, right? But it is just.
I love you.
It's never really much at the end of the day, right?
yeah, and at the end of the day, you can't do this alone.
Yo,
Truth is,
when we saw each other today, it was like the biggest hug. When he called me last week, I'm tearing up. He's tearing up. Like, yeah.
So what made it like now, like that it was all cool?
You randomly hit me up a week ago, and
How much time had gone by since you guys had a falling out?
that was our first time in like probably a year talking.
It's all time. Isn't that crazy, bro? A lot of times
Time
you
heals.
always want a solution. So many people out there getting into beefs or drama in the relationship or whatever. Sorry if I'm going on too long, Salim.
Dude, don't let me get in your head. Fuck.
But
I
you
love
know,
you.
people
It's all peace in here.
people have issues and they want solutions now. I want a solution now. I want to fix this now. Bro, a lot of times the only thing that can fix something is time, bro.
Yeah, it is.
Sometimes
It's a fact.
you just need a little bit of time away from the person to realize how great of a person they were.
You know, there's very few people in the world that I feel like that I've met through life that will make you just like really experience life and laugh and feel life. And this is someone that like I feel like who made me so happy, and we just had the best time.
Oh my God.
No, really, it's true. I think anyone around us, like even
I've seen him out,
Kyle
dude. He's a bundle. He's a ball of fun,
Blow
bro.
him.
dude, stop touching me like
Bro, I know, but Slim,
No,
stop.
man, like it was for both. It was like we made each other so happy. It was in that channel like that we were both so passionate about. Salim's channel. It was an amazing channel, amazing crew. It was gonna be incredible. Like we both loved it so much. It was like I left and took a risk to give up everything to be with this, and it was both okay.
Bro, I'm not being-
Christ.
Bro, what the f? I'm
trying to have
saying
one
it's great. I
We're
love
trying to
it.
have one moment on the pod, bro.
Bro, I'm
fine.
sorry. I'm not being a. It's just like honestly, like okay, great. They're
He's
buddies
out.
again. Like
He's out on that note.
Go.
No,
Wait.
it's fine. You know?
I had a real question. I really did, and this is a real one. I think
This is
that,
what people say. He always has to make it about him.
Kyle, thank you for having me on. I love it. Honestly, adore every single person in this room for various reasons. I mean, me and Kyle and Brad go back years and years now, and to see everybody still through all the bullshit, through all the commentary, all the audience reaction, all that shit, still showing up every day, still putting shit out, and still being nice to me. I mean, honestly, like there's no one in this room, including Salim, has ever done anything wrong. I love you guys, and
We love you, bro.
man,
You're a
Mike,
good.
I love you. You know I
Always
love
a
you,
good
brother.
You're the man, Mike.
Salim, you're welcome, or Stein, you're welcome to sleep in my house whenever.
Yeah, I
you want.
apprecie you, bro. You're
Yeah,
a real
we
one.
might-
Yeah, we
Sure.
appreciate you coming
We've
through.
always said that.
Yeah, bro,
You're a real
you're
one.
good.
And I don't know. Listen, we'll see. I don't know if the audience would like the ep or not. It was pretty chaotic.
Let us know what you guys think. If you guys want us
it's
to do
not
this
over
more,
yet.
we'll do it.
Daylight's leaving. No, we got to talk.
No, we're
about
bro. We've been going for 2 hours.
Dude, all right. I'd love
We'll
to
talk after.
Get to the backyard. The wrestling match is going down.
Oh shit, is it happening?
I'm gonna put it.
All right, we're out. Let us know.
No.
Yo, thank you.